Yo! What is going on, everybody? What a win, Luton Town. What a win. What a win, Luton Town. Holy begoli, we've got another chance. Oh my God, we got another chance. We got another chance. I don't know how. We got another chance. Somehow. You know what I mean? What's going on, everybody? Welcome on into Inrictus. My name is Ryan. We are doing the Borough watch along like we do with every Borough game. I hope you're all fantastic, safe and well in this beautiful world of ours. It's so good to be with you here on a Saturday as we have our last home match of the season. The beautiful Riverside Stadium is our host tonight. Norwich are our opponents. Middlesbrough need to win now big time. Luton Town have done us a favor. We need to put 3 points on that table. 3 freaking points on that table and nothing less. It's so good. So good. Few changes to the team. We're going to get into that soon. But first, I'm going to say hello to all you beautiful people out there. Social coming in first. Theme Park as well. What's going on, beautiful people? Up the Borough must win game, but let's make it harder for ourselves. Yeah, Theme Park. True. Hells, my big mod. What's going on, beautiful human? Social, good to see you. Jeffrey, good evening from Vietnam. Must win game. Get in, Jeffrey. Shout out to Vietnam. Cutting Squad. Hi, remember me from last game? I do. Plymouth fan. Hope you're well, Cutting Squad. Thoroughly enjoyed listening to your autobiography, right? Fairly squatty and Borough fanatic and all of that. Deliver some joyous commentary tonight, please. Little from Udon Tut. Yo, Gordon, I love you, dude. Thank you so much for the kind words. After all, let's not say, second chance, can't believe it. Tough though. Go on, your Luton, your booze. No, I can't wait. Tough no. We cannot throw it, mate. We cannot throw it. Classic Borough if we do that. We haven't played well in ages, says Social. We have, but yeah, we've given another chance thanks to Luton. Please put in a good performance for fuck's sake. Paul says, good afternoon, mate. It's in our hands now. Come on, Borough, get in. Lugful, good to see you, beautiful human being. Chris, come on, Borough, it's in our hands now. Get in. We must win now. Lewis, good to see you, legend. Theme Park again, how do you see you? Bursey! Football editors, good to see you. James Wheatley, good to see you. Gary Matthews, good to see you. Jay Lad, what's going on, legend? How are you, mate? Daddy, good to see you, mate. I'm more than happy to lick Baptiste clean of his sweat. Get in. Phil, good to see you, legend. Brilliant Luton result, mate. Brilliant. Gary, good to see you, mate. Oh my God, Vietnam here too. Up the Borough. Get in, Scott. Hope you're well in Vietnam, mate. Mr. Brightside, the Riverside is going crazy. Get in. Owen, good to see you, legend. Lovely game between Luton and Coventry. Oh my God, mate. Wasn't it? It was insane. Oh my God. Nice retro shirt. Thank you. Pulled this one out of the dusty cupboard. We should have. Probably should have kissed the dusty shirt. Coventry falling apart again. Brother. Aren't they? Aren't they, Morty Ricky Boy? Here's the Peter. Yes, Simon. From Mexico. Oh, yeah, Mexico. Love it, Simon. Hope you're well, dude. Good to see you, mate. RC, good to see you, legend. How are you, dude? Good. I can't believe Coventry lost, dude. Good to see you too, right? I've been handed a lifeline today. Doesn't that make it? You know what? You know what? I was sitting there with Luton like, please, right? And Luton did it, right? Luton did it, right? But then I was like, oh God, we still have to win. And then I was scared. Do you know what I mean? Because then I was like, oh, we still have to play football. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like we still, Anyway. Did Luton do it? They did, Trav. I think they did. They scored in the 90th minute. G'day, Stuart. How are you, legend? 10 plus goal difference for us. I know, Parrot. It's so good. If we win, then yeah, exactly, Jude. Exactly. That's why we need to win today. Got him for getting through. Oh, it's so good, Lewis. So good. Could be 2 times they stop Coventry. I know that Asgard is a good player. He does look a good player, Luther. He does look. So does that Izzy Jones, weirdly. Let's get into the teams, you beautiful sex muffins. Starting off with Middlesbrough at home. We've had a couple of changes. No Rav Vandenberg. Picked up a knock in training. I don't know what we do in training, but we need to stop. We need to stop. Rav Vandenberg with another knock in training. So he's out of the squad tonight. Can you believe it? This is Middlesbrough starting 11. Travers is in goal. Dale Fry returns to the starting squad. That's a big in for me. Hayden Hackney is out there. I hear Nacho starts. Morgan Whitaker's out there. Anthony Dykesteele, Johnny Howson, our captain, partnering Dale Fry in defense. Aidan Morris, Finn Azaz, Tommy Conway, and Illing Jr. is our starting 11. If I've got a bit of a flu, I do apologize if I sound a bit weird. Glover on the bench. Glover, Barlassa, Bergzorg, Force, Edmondson, Lenahan, Giles, Neto Borges, my Brazilian. Neto Borges is out back, and McCabe is on the bench. That is your Borough starting 11 and bench. If at any stage you want to know what the teams are, they will be flopping up on the top right of your screen. Over to the Canaries, who have got a new manager in Jack Wilshere. He is in charge after they sacked their other manager last week. This is how Norwich start tonight. In goal, Gunn, Stacey, McConville, Duffy, Doyle, McLean, their captain, Wright, Nunez, Slimani, Signs, Sargent. Signs and Sargent are both top scorers in the EFL. Don't forget that. Their bench is Reyes, Cordoba, Gibbs, Forson, Miles, Sorensen, Schwartau, Hernandez, and Jones is Norwich's starting 11 and bench for today. This is the last game of the season at the Riverside Stadium. Is it the last game at the Riverside Stadium for a few of these players? Hayden Hackney, Johnny Howson. Those thoughts go immediately. Is it the last time we see these two beautiful lads at our beautiful Riverside Stadium? It could be. It could be. Iron Archer for Bergzorg. Yeah. Carrick's trains them to so hard that it's so bad. Social. The amount of injuries we get in trainings is ridiculous. Honestly. I've been so stressed about this last game. I forgot to even pull this off. Yeah, I know, right, Burnsy? I know, mate. I know. We didn't train. I know. It does. I don't know what we do in training, Lewis. But apparently, the amount of people that get training, that pick up a knock during training. How about we stop knocking? Do you know what I mean? Why don't we just not knock? Thoughts? Thoughts on not knocking? Do you know what I mean? Like, please, Sargent and Signs scare me. They do to me, Christian. Good to see you, dude. Sargent to score tonight, says Jordan. G'day, mate. Hope you're well as well in the Inrictus house. Thank you so much, Rodders. Everyone's doing well. Thank you. Luton, come on the Borough. It's a must win. It's a must win. You need 3 points. We need to go into next week knowing we could draw. Do you know what I mean? Just not lose. Massive. I'd love to see Travers next season. Me too. Travers would be my number one priority for 100. If you don't knock, you play softer for Bill. True, Gordon. True, Jordan. True. Up the Borough from Austin, Texas. Shout out, Tunnies. Tunnies, would you happen to be a Dallas Cowboys fan, much like myself? If you're from Austin, Texas. Or maybe not. Maybe not. G'day, right? Hope as well. Get in Luton, mate. Get in Luton. What's up, my Aussie cuz? What's up, Mr. Rose? Have you been asleep, right? I did sleep this afternoon, Stuart. I slept this afternoon. Sunderland, hard way all week. Oh, yeah. What is the best team? Knowing the Luton result, not knowing. Yeah, I mean, true. I don't know if... I'm sure the players know. They have to know the result, right? I don't know what Carrick will do. Maybe he says no phones in the dressing room. I got no idea. How come Cowboys haven't drafted Sanders yet? The amount of Tylers we seem to be getting in is ridiculous. Borgia Science Puskas Award contender are loading up as we speak. Oh, God, JK, please don't say that. Hell says 2-1 to the Borough. I went 3-0 to the Borough. 3-0 to the Borough. 3-0 to Borough. Cardi squad, the Plymouth fan last game. Good day, legend. Sounds like a big game for Borough. Good luck to wish you all the best. We got Preston today, so hopefully we win. Good luck and wake the neighbours. Get in. Good luck at Preston. Are you playing? You are. You're kicking off the same time as us. That Luton result... Mind you, that Luton result really hurts Plymouth, by the way. Like, really hurts Plymouth. Because this is the table now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. After that Luton Town result, this is what Plymouth fans and that would be dealing with. Down the bottom now, 43 points, with obviously still a game to play. But Luton Town now up to 49, Hull City on 48 to play. Derby, Cardiff, and Plymouth, you would think at the moment, is the gap too big. 2 games to play still mathematically possible, but my gosh, these look at that. Luton 3 wins on the bounce up the top. This is what it means. Bang, bang. They stay on 66. If Middlesbrough win today, we go to 66 points, and then on goal difference, bang, we're in. Bristol City will also play today. They could go a little bit further ahead, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, all right? It doesn't really matter because we just need to grab this spot because these guys suck, these guys suck, these guys suck, and this is Chris Wilder. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is Chris Wilder. You know what I mean? So it's all possible. 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 I will keep you up to date with all the scores around the grounds this afternoon as well. We've got Premier League action. We've got Championship action. All the scores right here. Don't go anywhere unless you want to watch the game. You'll need to go somewhere. And then I can just be in your ears. Hopefully Mill and Blackburn drop points too. Again, Christian, that's a big point as well. I got the same official Boro stream as you, right? I can confirm Mexico is all good to go. Get in, Simon. Get in, mate. Hope you're fantastic, mate. Hardest question of the season for everyone. Do you have the choice of one permanent summer? Do you pick Travers or Doak? Burnsy, why? Burnsy, I'm too old. Do you know what I mean? It's too late. It's almost midnight. I say Travis. Annoys the hell out of me that McCabe never gets a run in the spot. Yeah, true, Matt Jeffrey. True. Where's Doak? He's being recalled. He's still injured, traveling. He's not coming back. Literally, they saw him a couple of weeks ago. He's still in crutches. So yeah, he doesn't make it. I think there's a potential if we go for like into the playoffs quite far, maybe, but I don't think he's going to be anywhere close to coming back. Do we have a better goal difference than Coventry? We do, Alfie. Plymouth and Cardiff would be relegated today. No, I don't think so. Well, yes, actually, sorry, yes. If they lose today, yes, you're absolutely right. I do apologize. Yes, you're absolutely right. My God. Oh my God, yes. Yes, they can, yeah. So Plymouth and Cardiff can be relegated today. Derby can't. Oh my God, we could see Plymouth and Cardiff go down. Cardiff City in League One. Get wrecked. McKay doesn't get ready. Yeah, true, Burnsy, true. Need Middlesbrough to lose. Yep, sorry about that, Liam. Sorry about that. Luton Town. You were Luton Towned, mate. Luton Towned. There was reds everywhere. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. Plymouth are already relegated. Hull and Derby played today, which would mean they would overcome 20. Oh, really? Dynamic. Okay, there you go. Must win now, Luton, man. Oh, I know. We're probably going down. If we lose, we go down. It's over, Cartney. It's over by the looks of it. G'day, Robert. How are you, legend? Good to see you, dude. I heard Boro is scared of Stadium of Light. One, you didn't even spell our name right. Okay? We're not BORO. Okay? Jordan. If you're going to come in and talk trash, you know what I mean? Get our name right. There's no you. Goes down to the last game either way. Hope Millwall will get beat today. Who's Millwall playing? Swansea at home. Okay. And who's the other one we got to watch? Blackburn. Watford at home. Ooh. Oh. Could be interesting. Fingers crossed down in Wales getting smoggy. Hope you're well, dude. Stay in the darkness. I agreed. Up the Borough, JP. Big fan of you, Ryan, but could you do with the Borough stinker? I know I do appreciate where you're coming from, Liam. I apologize because Middlesbrough have stunk it up all season. Okay? And right now we've showered. Okay, that's what I need. That's the attitude I need to go into this, Liam, because we have stunk all season, sir. Okay, we the first time we showered, we got hot water at the Riverside yesterday. Okay, yesterday we've showered, we've soaked up, we're good to go. Okay, so I do apologize. You're coming in hoping for a stinker. We've stunk all season. Okay, we've just let you and Frank Lampard do what you want. Now we are going to be like, all right, we'll just, we'll turn it on now. Do you know what I mean? The only is you and me, baby. Wonder when Taco for show you a beer. The only you is me and you, baby. XOXO 1v1 me in Tarkov again, but also owe you a beer. Did we ever play Tarkov? We're terrified of it, Jordan. Can't imagine it, but yeah, you're not wrong, Bersy. Be saying it all season. Hey, Steven, what's going on, legend? Who's going to turn up today, mate? I hope it's we need to, mate. We need to. I know Ocho's going to score. Hope see a Nao, but yeah, squeaky bum time. You're not wrong. What is year that you have on? 19. I googled this just before. Is it I feel like it's 1988. Can any old Borough fans confirm? No, it's not the 1988. 98? 92. We did this last time. We know this. I feel like it's 95. Let me look. It's 95. 95? I feel like it's 95. I'm gonna lock in 95. I'm gonna lock in 95. Good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, Matthew. How are you, legend? Every Coventry Borough fan. It's 97, is it? 97. Oh, team's coming out. Teams are coming out. Oh my god. Oh my god. If we win today, I know, Caleb is big, dude. Big. Yeah, you're not wrong, Burnsy. You're not wrong. We did know it was going to go down to Coventry. Bloody hell. Good afternoon, sir. Luton has done us a massive favor. We need, Dan. We need. Do the players know? Borough fans, do the players know? That's my big question, is do the players know? You know what I mean? Do the players know? That's what, that's what gets me. I've seen, I can see the injured boys just behind the bench. Riley McGree's there. I see Riles. Good afternoon, sir. Luton has done us a massive favor. Read that, sorry. I hope they do. Agreed. Looks like the one where we had Boxage. There's no name on the back of this one. 4-0 today, says Matthew Getty, and I'm watching the Sunderland game away, the real northeast, but also I mean, true, Jordan. True. We can agree on that at least. Never mind the players. Does Carrick know? Yeah, well, true. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today, this is it. This is it. Please do not be shite. Please do not be shite, Borough. Please do not be shite. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching in the crowd, and you do see scores rolling in, please feel free. Do not make your scores up. But feel free to put them in the chat, because I want to focus solely on my game today. Okay, I want to lock the F in on Borough today. Okay, lock the F in on Borough. So if you do see scores coming in, feel free to put them in the chat. And I gotta get this team over the line. We've got to get this team over the line today. It's going to be a packed Riverside Stadium. It is retro shirt day. Get the F in, Borough. Please do not stop. You know what I mean? Please do not stop. Please do not stop. Please do not stop. If you win at Coventry, if you win, Coventry are out. If you draw, Coventry is still in, and you lose, we're definitely in. If we win, Coventry are out of goal difference, Liam. Correct, right? We then play you. Don't forget, we play you next week, though. Okay, if we win today, we're in, right? And then it all comes down, no matter what happens, it still comes down to next week, because you lost today. So even if we lose today, we can still technically knock you out next week if we beat you because of goal difference. Technically. But if we win today, next week becomes we can draw or win. Do you know what I mean? We can't lose. We can draw or win it. Does that make sense? Right, miracles happen. Fries in defense. I know, Chris. I mean, about time, mate. About time. Super Ben Doak. Oh, imagine. CBS is going to be wild. Hope Wrexham come up. What a journey. Wrexham are coming up. I can't see them not coming up. Down to the wire. Fryer playing this amazing. Agreed. Referees are out there. Teams are out there. Today, referee is Dean Whitestone. Dean Whitestone is the referee. I said it 3 times. Dean Whitestone. I'll say it again because he's going to give Reds out today. He's going to give the Reds a win, and he's going to give Reds to Norwich City. Middlesbrough are going to get us underway. The beautiful Riverside Stadium is packed to the brim. Retro shirt day. Middlesbrough, do not this up. Do not this up. Please. Middlesbrough will get us underway. Tommy Conway standing over the ball. Are you boys ready? Are you girls ready? Buckle in. This is it. 90 minutes of football starts now. Middlesbrough, get us underway. Tommy Conway going backwards to Ealing Jr. Middlesbrough are in their home kit. A red shirt with a white chestband, red shorts, red socks. And Norwich City are in their away kit. White shirts, white shorts, white socks. Middlesbrough will be wary of Borja Sainz and Josh Sargent, 2 of the top scorers in the EFL, in what is the most shocking golden boot race you've ever seen in years. I think it's like 17 the top scorers on, as we see a long ball go back, and Dale Fry deals with it and gets it out of danger. Well done, Dale Fry, getting back there as the Middlesbrough are now passing it around, trying to get it out of danger, and they'll pass it straight down to Norwich, who will now come down the left-hand side to that man, Borja Sainz, so we're going to have to watch. He skips past one, but he can't get around to Anthony Dyke, still the madman, who steps in and blocks him and gets away with it. Well, as we go now to Middlesbrough, passing it through the midfield. I'm going to turn my phone off because that was Ted the Mackham. Shut up, Ted the Mackham. As Middlesbrough now going down the right-hand side. All right, Nacho's going for a bit of a run. He cuts back in the inside, though, and he falls over and goes backwards to Anthony Dykestill. Dykestill cutting it back across to Aidan Morris. Here we go, bro! Aidan Morris now with the ball. Middlesbrough settling it on it a little bit. Bit of possession here. That's what we like to see. I hear Nacho. Could he be... Could Iheanacho become a hero? Technically... He could come out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? He could come out of nowhere. He could come out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? What's the crowd like? It's packed. It's packed. I lie. There's a few empty seats. Few empty seats. Norwich. I'm going to have to be careful not call these guys Sheffield United. They look like the Sheffield United kit. But Norwich are passing it around now at the back. And Middlesbrough are just sort of sitting back here, not really worried about a high press. As Norwich now finally come down the right-hand side, but they don't like what they see, so they're going to go all the way back through Duffy. Loving the vintage BORO shirt. Thank you. Get in, Connor. All I've seen this week is Carrick out. It's been the most negative week on social media I've seen in a long time in terms of Carrick out. And you know what? On the back of that Sheffield Wednesday performance, deserved. Do you know what I mean? Deserved. I do apologize, but deserved. Sheffield Wednesday game was horrific. We all had to sit through it. They can deal with it. Do you know what I mean? We had to sit and watch that dross as Middlesbrough now come down the right-hand side. Right? But I actually really liked what Michael Carrick had to say in the press conference. I thought he spoke really, really well. I really did. And you're going to hate me, Borough fans. If it happens, we lose today and next week, right? I want Carrick next year. And I want to ask the chat that. Do you guys want Carrick in next year? Yes or no? Okay? Carrick in next year. Let's see where you're at. There's a poll in the chat. Yes or no? Yes or no? Carrick in next year. I want to see where you're all at with it at the moment. Get Carrick out, says Donny. Okay, there's going to be a few no's then. Right, Middlesbrough passing it around at the back line. Hayden Hackney going out to Anthony Dykestill. Yes, but he's on a probation. No, get Carrick out. Nobody get promoted. I think we get him out at the start of the season. Yes, says Mr. Rose. I just don't know which way it's going to go. Hey, I don't know what Gibbo's going to do. I really can't pick it. I can't pick it. If we don't make playoffs, I don't know if Gibbo... If we make playoffs, if we just make playoffs and still lose in playoffs, does he keep his job as well? You know what I mean? That's the question as well. Johnny Howson now with the ball. Yeah, not wrong, Stuart. Middlesbrough passing it out to Hayden Hackney. He goes for a long ball up to Tommy Conway. Brings it down to Finnezaz. Here comes Middlesbrough on a bit of a counter. Finnezaz passing it up to... he gets well tackled. And Tommy Conway falls over at the same time. And Norwich will get the ball back. And they pass it poorly back to Johnny Howson. So we'll take the ball again off him. And Dale Fry's got it. Good to see Dale Fry out there. Chat later, Inrictus, Sunderland, good luck, Borough, but this will be champion next year. As Middlesbrough now passing it down the left-hand side, looking for the run of Ealing Jr., but it's a bad pass. It goes out for a Norwich throw-in. I would rather... Yeah, true. Oh, Connor, yep. The real question is, you should ask is who take over? Well, that's the thing as well. Which coach is out there that can make us better? And arguably... Is it a rebuild? Because I don't want to go through another rebuild. Do you know what I mean? I really don't want to go and sit through another rebuild of another manager coming in and changing players and all that sort of stuff. Now, I get that the fact is that Kieran Scott and the head of recruitment's there to stop that happening, that changeover being so massive. But, you know what I mean? It's still a big change. Do you know what I mean? It's still a big change. It's still a big change. And I feel like he knows the squad. He knows what Josh Coburn can do. He's out on loan. He knows what, Anthony Dykestill and what he's done wrong with Iheanacho and all that. Do you know what I mean? He's not a stupid man. I know we're sitting here going, what did you Iheanacho? But he's learning. Do you know what I mean? He's still learning. He's human. Do you know what I mean? He's going to make mistakes. And we're still 7th. We're 7th. We're not middle of the pack. We're not getting relegated. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like we gotta remember that. Johnny Howson now. Does Johnny Howson stay on? Johnny Howson plays another year, right? Johnny Howson plays till he's 83, right? Johnny Howson plays till he's 83, right? Continue at it. Yeah, I agree, Josh. I agree. The squad's lacking. But 22 million in our pocket from Latte Lath. You know what I mean? 22 million. Hayden Hackney now. Iheanacho who turns. Iheanacho now running. Shoots! And he falls over as he shots and it's along the ground. Iheanacho has fallen over as he was shooting. And unfortunately, it doesn't go where it needs. He stumbled. Oh, jeez. Iheanacho. Me too, Josh. Me too. Me too. Norwich now will play it out from their back line. Middlesbrough got this today. I got a feeling, Borough fans. I just don't feel like Norwich are there. If I sneeze a lot, I'm sorry, I got a bit of a flu. Is there any goals? Is there any goals? Middlesbrough got the ball back again. Norwich aren't there today. I'm telling you, Norwich aren't there today. I feel it in my loins. I feel it in my loins. I feel it in my loins. You know when you feel it, you fall in love for the first time? All right, you romantics will know that. You know what I mean? You know when you get the butterflies? I've got that today. The butterflies are in my stomach. I've eaten a cage of butterflies. Oh my God, Middlesbrough just passed it back to Johnny Howson. And then we hoof it forward. That was bad back pass. Okay, we might not. I take it all back. I take it all back. We just passed it around at the back. I take it all 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 back. Middlesbrough are going to have to defend it again. Much love to you and your family. Thank you, Jane. Shout out to you as well. And much love to you and the Lax family as well. Hope Tommy Conway scores today. Tommy Conway's going to score 8 goals today, I heard. 8 goals. Norwich now passing it around at the back line. How many goals has Chuba scored for Ajax? I mean, he's not even at Ajax anymore, is he? He's at someone French team. Lille? Is he at Lille? Lille? Is that where he is? He's in the French league. I can't remember the team. Lille. Is he at Lille? He's not at Ajax anymore. Middlesbrough now passing it through the midfield. Oh, Finazaz gets pressured though and gets pushed off at free kick. Finazaz. We know what happens when we score. When he says, yes, Connor, I agree. You've been on Twitter with them butterflies. I've been on Twitter, short. I've been on Twitter. I've been butterflying all over Twitter. Right, and I said, yeah. J-Lo, agreed. It's pronounced Lille. Thank you, Tunny. So I appreciate you. As Iron Archer then gets it. Oh, he's tackled well. And Norwich will go backwards. And that will be the end of Borough's attack as Norwich then play it out slowly. Norwich are really slowing this game down. Carrick said it's not an unsuccessful year if you don't get the playoffs. No ambition. I don't think it's a lack of ambition. You got to look at the championship, mate, and look at Stoke and look at all these other teams. To finish 7th in the championship with no parachute payments and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not that bad. I know it sucks and we want playoffs and all that, but at the end of the day, you know, someone's got to finish 7th, someone's got to finish 8th, and we're right there where we need to be. Yes, we've been right there for 2 years, 2 and a bit years, but I'd rather be right there than middle of the pack or down below. Do you know what I mean? But I get it. I get the frustrations, but I also, in retrospect, 7th isn't, you know, we're just there. We're right there. I was watching the Luton game in the stadium, absolutely erupted. Oh, Sam, it was wild, dude. Wild. I was watching it on TV, mate, and I literally, my ears. Graham, I had a dream. You and me in that dream together, Graham. Eating sandwiches, Graham. I had the same dream. We had fresh juiced lemonade, right? We were on a white bench and we were eating sandwiches and we were talking about our love for Travers. I remember that dream well. I was there, Graham. I was there. Talk about a man in uniform, lest we forget you rise sexual. God, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love on that as well. Appreciate the love on that. Tommy Conway now gets the ball. He cuts inside. He's going to pass it back to Hayden Hackney. Hackney tries to pass it through. Oh, but he can't. Oh, no, Middlesbrough get it back. Hayden Hackney now is going to shoot from distance. Oh, is that a save? That's a save. That's a save. Hayden Hackney. Borough got a corner. 9 minutes to go. Come on. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes gone. Sorry. Middlesbrough are getting... Norwich is sloppy. Is that on? Oh, it wasn't on. Hayden Hackney's goal wasn't on, but he still saved it. He didn't save it. Middlesbrough with the corner. 9 minutes. Corner. What is Gunn wearing, by the way? That is the brightest goalkeeping kit I've ever seen. Right. Middlesbrough with the corner. Almost 10 minutes gone. Come on, Borough. Come on, Borough. Come on. Right. Illing Jr. to take the corner. Hand in the air. Puts the cross in. Goes far post to Dale Fryer, but it's headed out of danger by Norwich. Is it going to be another corner? It is. It is. It's another corner. Come on, Borough. The thing is that bothers me the most about the gap between Championship and Premier League is it seems that, yeah, it's bad, Bo. It's bad. It really is, dude. The Owls have gone 1-0 up. Thank you so much, Stephen. I love you. Hope you're having a cold ice beer on me as well. Have we been good so far? We have. Actually, Sam, we have. Finners as take the corner from the opposite side. As we slow clap the corner taker in. Finners puts the ball in. He goes over everyone. Dale Fry's pushed over. Ref says play on. Aidan Morris is going to have to get to it, but Norwich clear their lines by booting it as hard as they can, and they're going to get it to Borja Science, who takes it down well. Oh, but well done, Morgan Whittaker, who was trying to win the ball back, but he was adjudged to be a little bit too eager, and he's given away a free kick to Norwich. 11 minutes gone. Free kick, Norwich, right out of their area. We have no hope from corners. You're not wrong, Sam. You're not wrong. You're not freaking wrong. Norwich now passing it around. I keep expecting Ben Gibson to be lining up for Norwich here, by the way. I don't know why it's weird. I look at Norwich's defense and I'm like, Ben Gibson, but he's not there. I think the main reason Borough and angry at Carrick because you know, yeah, agreed, Caleb, agreed, mate, agreed. It's not good enough, and he knows that. He said that as well, that it's not good enough. Do you know what I mean? I know we're 7th, but we're heavy favourites to get automatic position. Yeah, true, Marley. True. A goal is coming soon. I believe it, Graham. I believe it. A goal is coming soon. I believe it. Hope it's for us. I'm gonna. If we win today, we're in the playoffs. How did that happen? Yeah, true, Tunnies. It was an easier championship. I completely agree. But it was an easier championship for everyone. Do you know what I mean? Not just us. Do you know what I mean? Not just us. It was an easier championship for everyone, and still Leeds went up, Burnley went up. Do you know what I mean? Sheffield United is still there. Like, yeah, I get that it's easy, but the teams with the parachute payments are still at the top. I mean, just like that's the perspective as well. Do you know what I mean? I get that where you're saying it's an easier championship because the middle of the pack and all that, but oh my God, it's Middlesbrough. How gonna have to defend Norwich over here on a goal? Norwich have got a good through ball. They're going wider though. They're gonna cut across. Oh my God, we clear it off the line. Johnny Howson gets it out of danger. Holy Jesus, that was scary. Norwich just decapitated our defense and got it out. Was Johnny Howson. Holy Jesus. I asked my friend how his date went. He said to me, BORO corner. He couldn't score. Southampton 1-0 up. Thank you, Warrior. I think the biggest thing for Carrick is he looks like motivation and desire from his players. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Other than Luton, who have only just came down. True, Marley. I mean, yeah, that'd be Luton are a shocking case. That's why he's going up to parachute payments. Yeah. Give Howson a 5-year contract. Give him 10. Give him 10 tough. No. Howson now passing it down to the Finners down the left-hand side. Back to Ealing Jr. The thing about Norwich is that they got 2 of the best strikers in the league. I know, Chris, we're going to be very careful of that. Very, very careful of that. Right, Howson going left to Finners. We really do need to win this. We do. We really do. Christian's right. I mean, if we don't win this, we get dragged. We could get dragged by Millwall. 100%. 100%. Howson could be our next manager. Thoughts? Howson could be our next manager. Plymouth Argyle have scored. By the way, Plymouth Argyle have scored. Plymouth Argyle are 1-0 up against Preston North End. They're not looking to get relegated today. Sheffield Wednesday are leading 1-0 against Portsmouth. All the rest are 0-all. In the earlier games, Burnley absolutely smacked Queen's Park Rangers. In fact, they're just called Queen's Park. They lost their Rangers title after the 5-0 drubbing that Burnley got them. And Luton Town in the massive news for Middlesbrough. Luton Town have beaten Coventry in the 90th minute with a crazy goal. I do tell you all to get on social media and check that one out. It was wild. Luton Town beating Coventry 1-0, which was massive for Middlesbrough. In the Premier League, Brighton Hove are beating West Ham United 1-0. Newcastle United are 0-all to Ipswich Town. Southampton are leading Fulham 1-0, and Wolverhampton are 0-all with Leicester City. Who announced Jamie Vardy? Jamie Vardy's leaving. Jamie Vardy. There you go. Here comes Norwich now down the left-hand side using Borges Science. Back to Josh Sargent. Sargent's going to switch it out to the right-hand side where they've got a bit of space here. Does Norwich. Norwich are going to cut back into the central area here, though. Middlesbrough are going to have to defend out the area. So a long shot comes in and goes up and over. Thank goodness. It's a long shot outside the area as Norwich played it through the defensive man coming up, and it's a long shot that's just gone up and over. Thank God, and Travis will have a goal kick. Whew, every time it's in ahead. Yeah, not wrong, Chris. You're not wrong. Score from Plymouth. Yep. Score from Plymouth 1-0. Correct. Taking a few Norwich fans on the stadium, they're convinced we're going to get destroyed today. Oh, really? MMA. Hope so, mate. I hope so. I'm here. I hope my headphones aren't working. No, Kate! Your headphones aren't working. Sunderland are all over Oxford at the moment. Norwich trying too hard to point this game for them. Hartlepool just equalised. Get in Hartlepool. I missed Prime Edmondson. We all do, mate. We all do. Here comes Josh Sargent sliding through the team, and he absolutely takes out Aidan Morris. Aidan Morris has collected one right in the bad of the shins. And Borough fans looking for Sargent here to go in the books, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. And Josh Sargent, who is his national teammate, is he not? Is he not? Is he not? Josh Sargent, fellow American, has taken out another American. What's going on there? 1-0 to you, Carden. Congratulations, mate. Referee giving him a stern talking to now, Josh Sargent. Sargent pats the referee on the back, and we get on with things. Morris comes back to his feet as Josh Sargent goes out over and says, "Oi, you, me, Trump, beers soon." And all is forgiven. Next year, I reckon we tee up a Sunderland versus Borough game next year. Middlesbrough now, passing it around. Plymouth play Leeds last game. That's tough. You're not wrong. USA friendly fire must be Tuesday. Middlesbrough now passing it out. Back to Travis, who goes down the left-hand side looking for Ealing Jr., but he can't get there. Norwich will get the ball back. And here comes Norwich coming through the centre, but he's pushed over by Hayden Hackney. Free kick, Norwich. My brain just lagged reading Kate Middleton. It was thinking I know the name. Norwich go backwards off the free kick. Hayden Hackney's push over, giving him a moment of respite. 17 minutes gone. You would say arguably Middlesbrough being on top here with the better chances, but that's not to discredit Norwich, who had a couple of long shots here, and they're starting to settle in the game a little bit more as they move the ball through the midfield. Looking for the run of Josh Sargent. Dale Fry steps in. Where's Dale Fry been, and why has he been on the bench? Questions? Do you know what I mean? Dale Fry is arguably our best defender. I'm sorry, but it's true. I'm sorry, but it's true. Norwich now, as we see Jack Wilshere, who's trying to copy the cardigan trick from Michael Carrick. That's Michael Carrick's thing, Jack. How about you get your own dressing code? Copycat. As Norwich go all the way back to Gunn, who goes a big boot down the centre looking for Josh Sargent, but it hits Dale Fry right on the big lighthouse noggin, and he clears it. And Middlesbrough will get a free kick because Hayden Hackney's been pushed over as he was jumping over for the ball, and we'll have a free kick centre of the area. Center of the pitch, not the area. Blue on blue, you're watching the boxing tonight, right? Big English, you bang. I'm not watching the boxing tonight. No, I'm not watching. We've got a long weekend here in Australia because we had Anzac Day. For those that don't know, Anzac Day is like our Remembrance Day for those that served in the military. We had yesterday off, and my parents are here to see the girls with my two daughters. So we got family in town, so I've been allowed to work, and that's about it. That's about it. Middlesbrough now passing it around through the midfield. Going out to Aidan Morris, who goes wider out to Anthony Dyke, still waiting in the deep right-hand pocket. He tries to put a low cross in, blocked by Norwich. We'll go straight back to him. As Middlesbrough now go a little back to Aidan Morris. Aidan Morris to Hayden Hackney. Back to Dale Fry, who's well out of position, across to Howson, who's also well out of position. Middlesbrough players all... Oh, God, here comes the counter, though. As a bad pass from Johnny Howson leads to a mistake, and Johnny Howson's going to have to get back. He tries to slide through and get the ball, but Norwich get away with it. Norwich on the big counter still. They've got players running left, right, and centre. Norwich are going to take it up. They've got an advantage here as Howson tripped one of the players coming back. Referee says play on. Norwich have lost the advantage now as Morgan Whittaker gets on the ball. He's pushed over, and then it's a free kick finally to Middlesbrough. Oh! Say hi to Mr. and Mrs. Rye. We'll do some. Appreciate you. Love booze. Bisexual is our man. Get in. Did you see Fry said in the interview he doesn't see himself in another shirt than Burrows? That's why we love him, Caleb. That's why we love him. That's why we love him. That's why we love him. He would rather walk around naked, do you know what I mean, than not be in a Burrow shirt. Do you know what I mean? Would rather be naked than not be in a Burrow shirt. My boy, Dale Fry. Finished as with a free kick given to himself here. Duffy running through his legs there. How old's Duffy now, by the way, for Norwich fans? Duffy? Is he 42? 43? Honestly, trying not to be disrespectful. But that bloke has been playing for a long time. Middlesbrough now running it down the left-hand side to Hayden Hackney. Puts a great ball up to Tommy Conway. Conway back to Hayden Hackney. Hackney just outside the area. Back to Tommy Conway, who tries to turn, but it's a heavy touch. Poor touch, you would say, from Tommy Conway. And gives it straight to Norwich. And here comes Norwich on the counter. Oh, God, Borgia signs this away. He's got Dale Fry for company. Dale Fry is the lighthouse. Where has he been all season sitting on the bench? Why? Dale Fry has slid and gotten the ball out of danger. Far out for us. Oh my God. Imagine Mark Schwarzer exchange for, oh my God. Respect for your Memorial Day. We're celebrating VE Day on the 8th of May. Yes, Rose. Yep. Oh, Carrick's arguing here. I think they wanted a Middlesbrough throw in, but it's a Norwich throw in here near the corner flag. And then we get a throw in finally here. Oh, it's Michael Carrick is in a Ralph, what's that? You know, is it the polo? What's that? Is it Ralph Lauren? I don't know my fashion. Ralph Lauren? Is that the one with the polo shirts? What's the guy playing polo on the shirt? Is it literally called polo? He's in one of them. I'm rich. You can tell. I know my fashion. I wear high-end shirts, jumpers. Yes, or no, do you think Burrow make playoffs? Yes, Sam. Yes. Yes, I do. Thanks to commentary being absolutely shite. Yep. Middlesbrough now having to get the ball back as Norwich now play a long ball down the right-hand side. He's going to keep that in. Oh, God. And Norwich now have a good chance. They're already up into the area. They're going to play across the face of goal. Oh, Dale Fry puts it back towards Travis. And Travis has to diving save to keep it out of the goal. That could have been a nightmare. Ealing Jr. now with the ball. Passes it straight back to Norwich. But then Finnezaz steps in. But he doesn't. Nobody goes for the ball. And they leave it to Norwich. Oh, Middlesbrough doing it again. Here comes Norwich. They're into the air. Josh Sargent brings it down. He brings it down to his left. He switches out to the right. Middlesbrough somehow get it out of danger through Dale Fry. But Josh Sargent's going to chase it down. He's going to keep it in. Norwich are pushing here. Norwich are pushing here. Oh my God. Here comes Norwich. Josh Sargent again. They're already in the area. They're going to cut into the left, cut into the right, and then they get rid of it through Dale Fry, and the ball ends up with, oh, shite. It's Ralph Lauren, same as Polo. Thank you, Jordan. Just told one of my friends about your streams. He watched your last one and said you're an absolute lunatic. Thank you. He also set up for a shout out. His name is Alfie. Shout out to Alfie. Shout out to Alfie Kiting Squad. I do appreciate it. He's usually the moose knuckle. I know, right? I know. They figured us out. Carrick won't change. We goosed. The commentary record is outstanding. Be tough to get even a point there. Oh, now you're making me worried. Now you're making me worried. Now you're making me worried. I say we're getting promoted. Oh, no, I didn't say we're. I said we're making them. I said we're making playoffs, and then now I don't know. Now I'm doubting myself. See what I do? You guys put it in chat that I can't, and then now I'm doubting myself. Norwich now. Here comes Norwich again. Can we please get the bit of the ball, Middlesbrough? That'd be great. A little bit of ball, Middlesbrough, instead of sitting back. For sake, Middlesbrough now having to defend. Borgia signs with the ball on far left hand side. He's going to cut into the center here. He tries to put a great ball back to Signs, but Anthony Dykes still get a boot in the way, and it's out for a Norwich corner. I forgot that we are the Borough. What is it? What's it called when you forget how shite you are and come back the next game thinking you're the best team in the world? Is that ignorance? Is that what that is? Is that dumb? What is it? Do you know what I mean? What is it? Corner now, Norwich. Near post. Oh, cleared out by Dale Fry. Only as far as the corner taker, though. It's called pessimism. Oh, God. It's Norwich now put in another cross, and Dale Fry puts it out for another Norwich corner. Well, you know when you forget how shite we were in Sheffield Wednesday, and then you expect the next weekend that we're just better again. Do you know what I mean? And then in reality, we're still shite. 24 minutes gone, Norwich corner. Burrow's Stockholm Syndrome. He's wearing colour, not black. I actually bought one of the Murray jackets he's wearing in the view. So should have gone to sweat color. Get in, Simon. Right, corner to Norwich. Goes over everyone. Travis punches out, but it's not going far. As a Norwich player waiting for it outside the area, who lofts the ball up and over the goal. Thank goodness me. And finally, Middlesbrough catch a break with a goal kick here. Yeah, you're not wrong, Astro. Good to see you as well. I was talking to the window cleaner about you, Ray. He said you're an absolute legend. The window cleaner? The window cleaner, Stephen? Goal kick here to Mark Travers. The window cleaner? Oh my God. Right, Travers now. Goal kick. Goes out far wide hand. Heads it back in. Does Morgan Whittaker to Iheanacho. Iheanacho brings it down to Finnezaz. Then gets it back to Iheanacho, but he's going to lose it out here as he tries to play eagerly. He does Iheanacho, but he heads it straight to a Norwich player. It's called Chelsea supporter. Granny Hancock would say he have amnesia. Yep. Right, Middlesbrough going all the way back here to Dale Fry. Goes all the way back to Travers. Fantasy world. Travers now boots the ball as hard as he can, and it goes over everyone out the right-hand side for a Norwich throw-in. We need more passion. We need passion. Portsmouth for equalised. Thank you, Stephen. Is that the only goals? It still is. Sheffield Wednesday 1, Portsmouth 1, Plymouth Argyle still leading Preston North End, as well as Middlesbrough have a bit of a run here with Ealing Jr. going down the left-hand side. Ealing Jr. now cuts back in for Finn Azaz. Finn Azaz to Hayden Hackney. He's going on a run again, takes it in further to the area. Hayden Hackney then cuts it across, and there's a save by Gunn. We don't know. And then somehow Morgan Whittaker keeps it in and puts the cross back in, but it goes over everyone, and Norwich will finally clear. And as far as Aidan Morrison brings the ball down, he's fouled though, but the referee says play on because Middlesbrough still have an advantage. Ealing Jr. now with the ball. He's going to settle it down though and go all the way backwards to Johnny Howson, our last man in defence. Score updates, please. Jordan, it is 1-1 to Sheffield Wednesday, Portsmouth, Plymouth Argyle leading 1-0. Everywhere else, mate, is 0-0. Middlesbrough now with Morgan Whittaker down the right-hand side, cutting in onto the right. He puts a good cross in, looking for Tommy Conway. Conway's out jumped though by the Norwich player who read it better. Back to Hayden Hackney though, because Norwich can't clear their lines. Norwich then boot it as hard as they can clear, but it's going to go out for a Borough throw-in back in our own half. Johnny Howson will run over to take. Pools are getting beat 3-1 now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are they safe, Stephen? They can't get relegated, right? I know they can't get promoted, but Pools can't get relegated, right? Middlesbrough now running down the right-hand side with Dykes, who tries to put in a great ball to Tommy Conway, but it's blocked by Norwich. Watching Sunderland, I'll update your score here. No worries, Jordan. I think the word is you're looking for is delusional. I'm on edge. Me too. Me too, Hells. Me too. 27 minutes gone. We got a great chance to take advantage here, and I forgot that we still need to score. I forgot we still need to play football ourselves. Right, Norwich now passing around in the back line. 27 minutes gone. Whew, take a breather, Borough fans. 27 minutes gone. Riverside Stadium packed with retro shirts. Norwich passing it around at the back line here. Scores in the Premier League are still the same as I read out before. Brighton Hove Albion are leading West Ham United 1-0. Newcastle United and Ipswich Town 0-0. Ipswich Town can be relegated today from the Premier League to join Southampton and Leicester City. Southampton are also beating Fulham 1-0, and Wolverhampton Wanderers are 0-0 with Leicester City. In the Championship, it is 0-0 in all 3 p.m. cook-offs, apart from Preston North End, who are losing to Plymouth Argyle 1-0, and Sheffield Wednesday and Portsmouth, which it is 1-1 there currently. Those are your scores from around the Premier League and the Championship. Middlesbrough now having to defend from Norwich. I feel like this is going to be 2-0. Win, lose or draw today, we have to beat Coventry. Yeah, I mean, we have to. Yeah, go agreed. Should be 3-0 already. Oxford 1-0. If Oxford got a goal in there, thank you, Warrior. Oxford has scored against Sunderland. What? Middlesbrough now passing it out through the background, and then no. Oxford scored. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oxford. Oh my god. Oh my god. Middlesbrough now having to defend. I can't believe Oxford have gone up. Oxford have gone up. The Mackems are falling apart. The Mackems are falling apart. Oh no, the Mackems. What's happening? Hayden Hackney up to Iheanacho. Oh, Iheanacho going on a great run. Iheanacho, is he going to shoot? No, he's going to touch it too many times. Iheanacho, pass it, fam. Pass it. But we get the ball back through Dykesdale. Get back to your feet, Iheanacho. The ball's coming back, mate. Dykesdale then puts a bad pass back to Hayden Hackney, but Morgan Whittaker's there to help. He then shoots long range, and it's out for a goal kick. Holy shit. I don't need any more at the moment, theme park, but I'll keep you in mind. Thank you. Set play, and we failed to do anything against it. We effing suck. Get in Oxford. Borough fans, come on, Borough, says Jonathan. Agreed. Right, why are you such a sex muffin? Why are you such a sex muffin? Iheanacho is a postman. Bro, Blow didn't know whether to shoot or pass, and then did neither. Bro did neither. Bro didn't know whether to shoot or pass, but then did neither. Wise Boys is on the bench. He should be playing, I feel like a suburb. Yeah, well, Chris, I don't know. Maybe he's just not that fit enough. Do you know what I mean? Maybe they just, I don't know. Mackems getting beaten hard to play 11th in National League. Right. Thank you, Stephen. Love you. Right. Norwich now running it out from defense after Middlesbrough wasted another good chance. My God. Cheesy nachos. Bro, he literally was like, do I pass or do I shoot? He did neither. Frustrating. Anthony Dykesdale gives away a free kick to Norwich against Borgia Signs right in the front of Jack Wilshere here. Norwich free kick. Come on, Borough. Please. As we go backwards here. Sorry, has Norwich go backwards here. Then they play a long ball up, looking to catch out Ealing Jr., but he's a weapon at it, and he heads it out for a Norwich throw-in. He's so bad he doesn't like to play. Oh, just shortbread. He needs to pass or shoot, and he literally didn't do either. If Iheanacho is a postman, it's about to be delivered. Luton beat Coventry, need to win. Yep, Aiden. Yep. Sunderland all season having defenders. No, so please nobody's but we're out. Yep. Well, Jordan, you are literally sucking at the worst time you could be sucking. That's for sure. Sunderland now down the right hand side. Sunderland are going to put it in. Sorry, Sunderland. Norwich are going to put it in. Did I say Sunderland? I'm getting all my teams mixed up now. Norwich have still got it through Borja Science. He backheels it, and then a big whipped cross goes in from Norwich. Josh Sargent, sorry, tries to jump up, but he's out jumped by Mark Travers. My God, my words are all jumbled. That's how nervous I am. We need to get a win no matter what, get into a bottle. We just need to win. I mean, I don't care what all these other teams do. We need to win. We need to win. 100%. 100%. Come on. Travers now rolls it out. Let's just take a deep breath, Borough, and reset. All right, Ealing Jr. now goes backwards to Aidan Morris. Come on, Borough. Bit of pizzazz. Bit of freaking pizzazz would be nice. Dale Fry, hoof it from there. Have a shot. Dale Fry up to Hayden Hackney. Still in our own half here, Borough. Working it up to Iheanacho, who does pass it back to Hayden Hackney, who runs through one, runs through two, but he can't beat the third. And Norwich steals the ball backwards, and they go backwards as well. Deep breath, take it easy. Agreed. Who's been on top so far? Oh, it's hard to say, Parrot. Middlesbrough have had better chances, but Norwich have had more of a possession, I would argue. Middlesbrough really haven't been able to settle on the ball too much. 3 shots each. Borough 51-point possession. There you go. All Borough, we love you. Yeah, we do. As Morgan Whittaker now goes on a bit of a run, trying to come out of Borough's defense. Morgan Whittaker out to Anthony Dykestill. Dykestill cutting it back into Aidan Morris. Stream keeps crashing for me. Apologies, Theme Parks. It's good at my end. There's no red dots on my end. In a scrappy game, it has Astro. As Johnny Howson's now on it. Johnny Howson, captain, fantastic. Goes to Hayden Hackney. Center of the pitch. Hackney now going backwards to Johnny Howson. Come on, Borough. Hayden Hackney, great ball up to Dale Fry. Flicks it onto Iheanacho. Iheanacho to Finazaz. Back to Iheanacho. Goes backwards to Anthony Dykestill. Dykestill now cutting across to Aidan Morris. Back to Hayden Hackney. Up to Iheanacho. He goes backwards though. Whoa. What's up, Veloci? Saw Luton. Dude, massive win. Massive win. Good to see as well, dude. How are we playing? We're being okay, mate. Okay. Still a little bit nervy. The final product's still missing, mate. But we've got a little bit of possession here that we're passing around quite neatly in our own half. Do we want it? Do the players want it? I don't know. We're a bit on that cautious side, aren't we? We go all the way back to Travers. Too slow? We are too slow at the moment. And then Travers puts in a long ball looking for the run of Tommy Conway, but it's not there. And then Norwich will just take it. And there goes our possession. Middlesbrough now having to defend Norwich as they come down the right hand side. Oh, it's offside. Never mind. It'll be all the way back to the center of the pitch here. Looks like Josh Sargent was offside for Norwich, so it is a Middlesbrough free kick. 34 minutes gone. Middlesbrough need to turn it up a little bit more if they're going to threat the goal this half. The only way Carrick is here next season is if we go up, you reckon, John? In case we get a pen, we need to change the pen taker. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Chris. I don't feel like Tommy Conway. I feel like Johnny Howson should step up. Captain, you know what I mean? If we get a penalty, Johnny Howson for me. Crazy Veloci, right? Crazy scenes, dude. Crazy scenes. Hayden Hackney now running through the middle. He's had his ankles taken by the Norwich players. Is it going to be a yellow card? It's not. It's going to be a free kick. Hayden Hackney is disgusted with the referee. He wants the referee to get into his card book, but he's not going to do it. Whittaker, true. Carrick would lose every game in the Prem. Well, you know, we've got to get there first to know that, don't we? But, I mean, probably. Every other team seems to lose in the Prem that goes up. Tommy Conway now. Got a good ball, but he goes backwards on it. Running backwards to Hayden Hackney. Hackney then puts a great ball to finish. Zaz tries to turn and shoot, but he can't get there before Norwich tackle him and get the ball away from him. Middlesbrough now having to pass it out to right to Morgan Whittaker. God, we cannot get it in the box. We cannot get it in the box, bro. Middlesbrough passing it around left, right, and everywhere but the area, and then a bad pass, or it's a bad deflection, I should say, from a Norwich tackle goes through Anthony Dijkstra, and oh my god, then Anthony Dijkstra's just slipped over as well. Dijkstra having a bit of a mare at the moment, wasn't able to get on top of that deflection, and he's just slipped over in the middle of the pitch with no one around him. I don't think Gibson will sack Carrick, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing as well, Theme Park, is that Michael Carrick signed a new deal in the summer. That's 100% correct. So if Carrick does get sacked after one season signing a new deal, could be ugly. Do you know what I mean? And you're right, it could be a massive payout. It could be a massive payout, 100%. Where's the fight, bro? When you come, yep, agreed. Dykes has been horrible last 4 games. Yeah, I agree, Astro. I agree. We just got no one else, mate. You know what I mean? We got literally no one else. Who do you think gets playoffs? Obviously, Sheffield United get it. Sunderland get it. Bristol City, I think, are safe as well. I honestly just think the last place is between Coventry, Borough, and Millwall. If I was a betting man, I'd say Borough, simply because we play Coventry. But if we lose today, I'd say Millwall. Yeah, I'd say Millwall. Because I think we'll beat Coventry next week. I think we'll beat Coventry next week. Who knows? Who knows these days? Who bloody knows? 36 minutes gone. Middlesbrough yet to get a shot on target, I would say, Borough fans. Yet to have a shot on target. Wolverhampton Wanderers have scored against Leicester City, by the way, in the Premier League. It is 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. And just to confirm, there was a goal for Oxford United against Sunderland off a set piece. And let's just see if we've had any shots on target here, Middlesbrough fans. We have not. No, we've had one. My God, we've had one. I take it all back, Borough fans. We've had one. Oh, God, here comes Norwich. They're already into the area as they're passing it around. Well, and then Dale Fry gets a deflection and gets it out of danger. Just Johnny Howson. Thank goodness. I'm a betting man. I'd say Coventry. I think we win today and Coventry beat us. Okay, Astro. Okay. Goal, Millwall. We need to switch it up now. Put Azaz and Morris in front. 3 front. Go, go, go. If Millwall have scored, Millwall have scored. That makes it a little bit more interesting. Because I do believe that Millwall can jump all of us. Is that correct? As Middlesbrough come down the left-hand side. If Millwall score, do they go above us? I believe, right? Or are they then equal with us? Saville scored it. Oh, of course he did. Won't jump Coventry, but they'll jump us. Okay, Veloci, thank you. I think they're drawing with Coventry. Okay. Fuck, so it knocks us down. Sick. Dale Fry's so good. I don't know how he's been on the ding. I don't know, he's been on the bench. Rosette asks, where can I watch this game live? If you're outside of the UK, you can watch it. Hold on to that thought as Middlesbrough have got a chance to finish. Finney-Zaz gets a great shot off as he was falling over, and it's deflected. It's a block by Doyle. Thank goodness. I thought Finney-Zaz was injured there. Thank goodness he's not. He's gotten back up, but he was falling over as he shoots that great ball from Hayden Hackney. Literally, I thought Finney-Zaz had done a hamstring or something like that, but he's back to his feet. Hayden Hackney does ever so well in the area, and Finney-Zaz, as he was falling, gets a shot away, deflected off the Norwich player for a Borough corner. Come on! Ealing Jr., outswinger from the left-hand side corner to absolutely no one in the area. Where are all the red shirts? Why can we not pick out one red shirt in the freaking area when we take a corner? Aidan Morris then puts a great ball to Finney-Zaz, but Norwich are playing it off the ground. They can't clear their line, so it's back to Aidan Morris, the American. He tries to cut inside. He then gets a shot away. It's a good save. Norwich are holding on at the moment. Aidan Morris weaves his way through the Norwich defense and gets a cheeky little low shot away. And it's a good save down to his low right. A little bit more power, and you'd think that might have troubled the keeper. Corner to the Borough, 39 minutes gone. Finney-Zaz to take. Finney-Zaz now. Goes over everyone, and the goalkeeper's out of there, but it's going to fall to Morgan Whittaker. Morgan Whittaker can't bring it down. Back to Ealing Jr. Ealing Jr. goes back to Finney-Zaz out the left-hand side. Finney-Zaz is going to put it in the box. Is it a bad cross? No, it's found Dale Fry's head, who heads back into danger. Tommy Conway's there, making himself a nuisance. Goes backwards to Morgan Whittaker. Whittaker now onto the right, then shoots. Blocked out to Tommy Conway. Conway then fills it up to Dale Fry, who tries to shoot, but it goes deflected off him straight to a Norwich player, and Norwich then boot it clear. But Anthony Dijkstra wins it back for Borough. Here comes Borough again now down the right-hand side. 40 minutes gone. Middlesbrough turning up the heat a little bit. Morgan Whittaker gets tackled and That unfortunately then gives a foul away. Just Morgan Whittaker. Oh, Morgan. Free kick, Norwich. Morgan Whittaker has had one to forget there. And Middlesbrough unable to capitalise. Oh, Norwich can't survive another 50 minutes of this, but we can keep it up and more clinical with the finishing. I mean, John, we just need to put the ball in the back of the net, don't we? Whew. Norwich are going to get their goalkeeper to take the free kick here. And 41 minutes gone here. No other goals to report. Millwall have scored though. And as they said, that now jumps Millwall into 7th spot. They go equal with Coventry, but are still out of the playoffs on goal difference. But the news is Millwall have jumped Middlesbrough in the table. Prem score update, Stephen. It is 1-0 to Brighton and Hove Albion against West Ham United. Newcastle United, Ipswich Town 0-0. Southampton are still leading Fulham 1-0. And Wolverhampton Wanderers are still leading Leicester City 1-0. That's your Prem scores update. Middlesbrough now having to chase a long ball. Norwich love this long ball system, don't they? But Dijksteel and Borja Signs are having a little bit of an argument here. A little bit of a tussle. And a little bit of a chat here from the referee for both Dijksteel and Borja Signs, who aren't too happy with each other. We might be moving to Brighton this year. We'll be far from the Borough after that. Oh, Veloci, that's a big move, mate. Goal kick here to Travers. 42 minutes gone, as some Riverside fans are going out for halftime refreshments already. Big goal kick. Seeing a few Borough fans leave their seats early in what looks like a warm afternoon in Middlesbrough. Few halftime refreshments. Middlesbrough going back to Dale Fry now. Out to the right-hand side. Looking for Morgan Whittaker, but he's out-jumped by Norwich, and Norwich will get the ball cleanly. But then they give a bad pass away and put their midfielders under pressure, but the other one comes across and does ever so well. And then Ealing Jr. comes in eagerly on the Norwich player and collects his right ankle. And now Morgan, Ealing Jr. now gets a yellow card. After all the tackles we've seen today, that's the first yellow card you get on that one. Okay, anyway, Ealing Jr. in the book here, ladies and gentlemen. Boys and girls, free kick to Norwich, 43 minutes gone. Oh, exactly, Jonathan. Would have kept Izzy, right? I would have, Stephen. But no, you know what? 5.5 million, Stephen. I take that any day of the week for Izzy Jones. I snap your hands off it for that amount. Might Nick Zorg after halftime, give him a good charge. I'll take 0-0 first half, but we want it more though. Agreed. Agreed. But yeah, I would have kept. No. Izzy Jones, 5 million offer. I take that any day of the week. Every day of the week. Middlesbrough now having to defend down the left-hand side as Borja Signs gets on it. He's got Dykes still to build. Up to Josh Sargent. Tries to go back to Signs. Signs now working well towards the corner flag for the Norwich. As they cuts back inside now, turning backwards now. Still got Anthony Dykes still for company. He gets away finally. Going backwards to the centre-backs who've pushed up right into their own half now. Pressure's on though. Don't think Carrick should tell Millwall are winning. Nope. You got to make the playoffs by 2 points. The team in 7th will go insane due to that Plymouth pen. Middlesbrough now. Defending from Norwich. Back in there deep in their own half. Only a minute to play of regulation in this first half. Norwich now putting in a long ball down the right-hand side, but they find Ealing Jr. instead. Ealing Jr. now streaming out of Borough defense, looking for the runners to come with him. Can we catch Norwich on the counter? Ealing Jr. still going now. Ealing Jr. still going now. Josh Sargent has to get back and help Norwich in defense, and does so very, very emphatically, and wins the ball back for Norwich. Ealing Jr., if he had played that better, we might have had a good counter there. I think you should know what is happening. The amazing opportunity. Agreed. Yes, man. You know, if you know, you know, bro. Agreed. Agreed. As Finazaz now going into the centre to Hayden Hackney. Hackney now keeping it very, very well as he waits for the run of Dijksteel. Finds him now. Back to Morgan Whittaker. Working back to Dijksteel. Dijksteel well out of his right back roll. Back to Morgan Whittaker. Skips 2-1. Skips 2-2. Back to Morgan Whittaker. Iheanacho with a good ball back to Morgan Whittaker, but he cannot control it. Then Norwich boot it into their own player, and a deflection goes straight to Aidan Morris. So Middlesbrough will load up again. Aidan Morris now. Out to Finazaz, and Finazaz is stepped through by the Norwich player. Now Norwich go into the book. Jack Stacey is the recipient of that one. He'll get a free kick given against him. Yellow card for him. And Middlesbrough have a free kick just outside the area, and it's a minute of added time here in the first half, Borough fans. A minute A minute. Put the hat on. No hat. Hat's banned. Hat's banned. The hat caused so many goals this season. So many goals. The hat's banned. Right. Free kick. Illing Jr. standing over it. So is Finazaz. This probably be the last play of the first half. Finazaz now runs over it, whips it in far post, but Norwich then flick it over. It's got a good chance for Middlesbrough. It's a deflection as Tommy Conway gets his head. Oh, it's offside. But what about the boot in the air? My gosh. My gosh. That was a brilliant ball into the box there by Middlesbrough. Johnny Howson was managed to keep it in. Let's have a look at that. It was onside. Oh, he's offside. No, never mind. The Middlesbrough boys were offside. My goosh. I know, Tunnies. I know, right? My goosh. I'm nervous, Tunnies, all right? I want Middlesbrough to win for once. I'm nervous. I can't get my words right. That is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That is the end of the first half. If you are, before you duck off for a quick refreshment, please consider liking the stream by hitting the thumbs up and subscribing. It is free to do. We passed 5,500 subscribers here on Inrictus. I do appreciate you, each and every one of you. But please continue to give the support. It is free to do. Fortunately, we do not need to win today. It just very much helps. Agreed. Who's been the standout player of the half, mate? Great question. Standout player of the half has been Hayden Hackney. Regardless of any new results today, it's going to come down to the final day, and the winner takes the final spot. Yeah, George. Yeah, look, it is. You're right. But Millwall are in there, mate. Do you know what I mean? You can't discard Millwall at the moment. Millwall are pushing everyone's buttons. Let's have a look at the halftime scores. They read like this: Blackburn Rovers and Watford 4 minutes into overtime with 0-0 there. My God, I've got to get my words out. Cardiff City and West Brom Albion halftime there, 0-0. 3 minutes of added time for against with Hull City and Derby County, 0-0 there. Millwall halftime against Swansea City, leading 1-0. Oxford United leading 1-0 against Sunderland, halftime there. 5 minutes of added time for between Preston and Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth Argyle leading 1-0 there, and halftime between Sheffield Wednesday and Portsmouth, 1-1 there. Why am I back watching? I know, Dino, right? I know. I was talking about that, right? I was talking about that. Nowhere Bill will beat Burnley away, though. We should sign Sven, but he should be second best commentary. Tunnies. Do I watch Flight of the Conchords? No. Hello, Mid. What's going on, legend? Penalty the Mags. Megs with the penalty. Oh, interesting. 5 minutes of added time there in the Premier League. Halftime between Brighton Hove Albion and West Ham, 1-0 to Brighton Hove. Penalty to Newcastle United in the chat, so that could potentially put Ipswich Town down back into the Championship if it was to stay like that. 5 minutes of added time there. Halftime between Southampton and Fulham, 1-0, and 4 minutes of added time between Wolverhampton and Wanderers and Leicester, 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Isaac scored. Okay, so Isaac's just put him up 1-0. Well, if it's a championship, anything can happen. You're not wrong. Prize been immense, but Hackney and Whittaker putting on the masterclass. Yeah. Oh my God, we have to win. We can't afford to draw here. I know, Chris. I get it. Let's get some thoughts of the X's, shall we? And I'm not going to show my Twitter this time around. We all know what happened last time I showed my Twitter. I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm going to read them, and you're going to have to believe me that they're the tweets. I'm going to show Twitter because I just scrolled. I pre-checked. See, I even put my face in the way just in case. Get foursome for Whittaker, Nacho, or Azaz to take your pick. Away the lads, don't ruin my weekend. I'm effing betting. What are you doing over here? I thought he was doing right. Middlesbrough now. This is what we see. Do we even practice it to attack in training? We're sitting back against the worst form team in the league. Oh God, how the hell Aaron Archer starts in this team is beyond me. 2 likes there. Any danger of trying, lads? Oh my God, currently lose and we're currently 8th. Can we get a bit of pace and intensity second half, please? Bring me back the attack from the first half of the season, please. This is so sad to watch. Absolutely effing terrible. I've seen I've run out teams absolutely effing terrible. I've run out of terms to use. Zero botheredness. Oh, Simon Simon with the 49 £50 donation. £50 donation, Simon, you big goat. Schoolboy error. I'm booked on excursions with the missus, so I'll pause this for later. I'm thinking 3-1, so hers may stake right. I'll have to borrow everyone for you the last game. Simon. Mwah! £50 donation, you big goat. Straight to the right Riverside Return Fund, mate. I love you, dude. Thank you so much for the love and support. All the way from Mexico. Simon, you big goat. You do it each and every week, mate, and I cannot thank you enough, mate. Thank you so much for the love. That is 1 super chat out of 10 as well for the 1 super chat out of 10. Get in, Borough fans. Get in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Simon. Thank you, mate. Passionless, no effort, no pace, no doubt. Carrick will say nothing's changed. Still in it. Ugh. Pathetic. Ugh. We are still the most unathletic front four in the league. None of them can actually run like it's watching for Sam Greenwoods. Oh, my God. Letting go of Lath was so bad, but then you replace him with that shite. Oh, God. Then he did, yeah, there. Yeah, what the hell is that? This guy's yawning. Yep. Only one more game of Dyke still with Klopp celebrating. And that's it for what is the Middlesbrough Twitter. Let's check out Norwich and what they are saying at halftime here. With no breakthrough at half time. Oh, I should hang on. Wait. Wait. Let me check the ads. Okay, we're safe. Oh, whoops, a daisy. Right, this is the Norwich half-time report on X. First time we not conceded 2 in the first half away from home in almost 2 months. Maybe JHT was a fraud. Ooh, okay. 0-0 at half-time and they're celebrating. Come on, Norwich, big second half needed. We look so lively. Wasn't expecting that. Great half. Give him the job. Unbelievable scenes. Jack Wilshere in. Wow, they're happy. Norwich fans are happy. That's not good, Borough fans. That means we suck. Oh, hey, whose contract's up in the summer? Anthony Dykesteel and Johnny Howson. I believe that's it. Anyone can contract me. Obviously the loan players as well. But players that were there, yeah. Not being rude, but I support Norwich. Get in, Minty. You know, I don't think you're being rude at all. Do they know it's Carrick? Ailing? No. Ailing signed a 2-year deal. Tough, no. I know, mate. I know. These are the contracts that are up in the summer. Ben Doak obviously going on loan. Sammy Junior loan. Thank God, a loan. Ryan Giles will go back on loan. Mark Travers, but you'd want to sign him on a permanent. Dykesteel, who's out, and Jonathan Howson. So I was right. The 2 permanent players that Borough would care about is Anthony Dykesteel out of contract and Johnny Howson out of contract. All the rest are loans. Everyone else is signed on for at least next season. As I said, question about Ailing. Ailing signed a 2-year deal. So yeah. Am I missing something? Are we not the team pushing for something? How slow are we? But then I don't see anything changing second half. It looks like we've run out of steam. Oh, Connor, yeah. Yep. You think they'll offer Johnny another year? I hope so, but it's up to Johnny Theme Park, I think. I think it's up to them. Get set as soon, Jay. My girlfriend's a Norwich fan. Okay, Stewie. If you have to pick a player for Norwich, who would it be? For us, Josh Sargent. I'd take Josh Sargent in a heartbeat. I'd take him in a heartbeat. What will Carrick be saying at halftime in the dressing room? Okay, lads, we're doing okay. Keep it up, 0-0. Just it is what it is, Chris. Please, I swear to God. We need to sign Illing and Travers. You think Illy Jr.'s been good enough for you? Yeah. Bring Howson on for another year and keep him for the experience, level-headed. He's a great part of our team. Completely and utterly agree that he needs to go back. Yeah, completely and utterly agree. Johnny will get another year if we don't get promoted. I'm telling you now, he wants promotion with us and then he'll retire. Get in, Burnsy. I love that. Borough fan, what's going on, legend? Hey, Ryan, how we are slow and look clueless up front. Walking football again, something has to change in for attitudes the second half. Get in the Borough. Come on, Borough fan. I agree, mate. It's been slow. It's been too slow. I agree. The build-up's been too slow. Completely agree. Yeah. How long have you liked football for? How do you like O'Neill Hernandez for Norwich? Well, Minty, O'Neill Hernandez, funny you should mention, was on loan at Middlesbrough. So I thought he was quite exciting when he was on loan for Middlesbrough. Don't really care for him now, to be honest with you. I think he's an exciting player on his day, and he was on loan for Middlesbrough, but it was only about 6 months. Am I right, Borough fans? And he didn't do too much when he was here. He looked exciting, but no, I would leave him. Get ready for a disappointing second half, says Chewy. Wasn't a fan of Ealing at first. Okay, better than all of it. Business Giles. What about if Alex Bangura is fit, though, Borough fans? Can I pose that to you? Alex Bangura is fit. Do we still need Ealing Jr.? Better how Johnny and Dale have said it. Yeah, you're not wrong, Theme Park. You're not wrong. Borges has to start against Coventry if he's fit as well. Junior getting found out today. Who's my favourite player from Middlesbrough? Riley McGree. He wasn't in the last episode fit though. Yeah. Good thing for you all. And in fact, we are shocking when it matters. Says Con. Borges and Berwick start over Junior for me. See, I agree, Burnsy. I agree. I think Neto Borges goes back to left back as well. Do you know what I mean? So I completely agree. Canary, what's going on, legend? How are you? We need gold depth in the role so we can lose one. We are safe and we can still perform at the same level, says Veloci. Love that. Looking out for each position individually, we are mid-table championship team at best, pushing for playoffs up in the last. Should be somewhat happy with what the Carrick is doing. I mean, Theo, that's you know, to sum it up and not to be disrespectful, like, that's accurate. Do you know what I mean? Like, with the injuries and the losing, like Morgan Rogers and Latte Lath, and it, you know, to still be 7th. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think Carrick's done decent. I get it's frustrating and stuff like that, but to still be where we are, and I get it that it's an easier championship in that, but I still think it's a respectful spot to be in. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Burnsy. True point. I think we lose. Borough seem to want it more. Not at the moment, according to us, Canary. Not at the moment. According to all the fans and that, we seem to be slow and lackluster, which I tend to agree with. Yep, tend to agree with. Just finished work. What's happening, Canarian? It is a bit of a slow old slog. Middlesbrough getting a lot of possession, a lot of slow passing. Really slow in the final third, though. Getting it into our area. The only key chance we've had is a Hayden Hackney, as he was falling over, gets passed off to Finn, has a shot on goal as he was falling over as well. So yeah. Pep for manager next season when City get demoted to second division, says John. Gets in. Sims with Sunbeam. What's going on, legend? Poor first half, but still think we have this in it. Have it in us 2-1. Get in. The biggest half of our season now, boys. 100% agree, Jonathan. This is massive. This is massive. If we changed it up a bit, we'd keep these teams guessing. It's so frustrating. Damn, we need to win today. I mean, the biggest chance we've been given is thanks to Luton Town, Canary. And I'm not sure if you saw, Luton Town beat Coventry in the early kickoff 1-0, which made it so that if Middlesbrough win today, we do go into the playoffs. It's all in our hands. It's all in our hands. Carrick league position isn't the issue for me. It's his mindset, mentality, and his tactics. We look at Sheffield Wednesday, and it was not good enough from a management perspective. Nail on the head. Nail on the head. That's why, Burnsy, that's why when I have, you know, when they have cartoons, right? And right, you know, when they have cartoons, right? You know how they have the angel and the devil. Do you know what I mean? Right? You know what I mean? Like you got the angel and the devil, right? Do you know what I mean? I haven't really picked the devil, but you're the angel. You know what I mean? You're like the angel there that's like whispering me the good stuff. You know what I mean? Like whispering me the common sense. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you know who's on my left? Michael Carrick. I've realized Michael Carrick's the devil. He's like, nah, keep my job. Do you know what I mean? And you're like, well, no, actually, you know, tactically, you've been shot. Do you know what I mean? And Carrick's like, yeah, but nah, I'll get better. Do you know what I mean? Burnsy. Our player to watch definitely is Sargent in the second half. I can think he was trying to shoot very easily. Yeah, Sargent is a scary striker. I agree. All the years I supported Borough Ride, this football is the one that just about knocks me to sleep. What about Karanka years? I get where you're coming from, but I raised you Karanka years. Yes, we got promoted, but my God, it was boring. I take you back to a few of those games where they were like utter bore because we were just playing for nil-alls. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get what you mean though. Oh, Steve Gibson. Gibbo, give me a plane. Gibbo. He's up there by himself. Gibbo's up there by himself. Well, he's the smoggy Jiminy Cricket, if you will. Gibbo. Do you reckon Gibbo does social media? Do you reckon he sees social media? Or do you reckon, like, as a man in his position, he just doesn't bother? If Carrick goes, we need full coaching, clear out, no connection to the Borough. Agreed, Russell. Agreed. He doesn't look happy. I mean, I'll go sit with him. Get in there, Veloci. Ask him if he knows me. Ask him if he knows me. Bro, this camera is just directly on Gibbo. Not moving off him. TV money, that's the only reason we need playoffs going up and these going down. Yeah. Off to watch the second half. Good luck. Good luck to you too, Canary. Thanks for popping in. Can I just put it out there? Carrick is still a new manager in relative terms. He's had a lot of injuries and it's been out of his control. I mean, you can remember. Yeah, I mean, true, Canary. True. Darragh Lenihan is a massive loss. Massive loss. Thank you, Veloci. Gibbo's been sent to commentary already. Gibbo's about 30 seconds away from taking the number 9 shot. Play yourself up front. Thoughts on Lenihan on bench? I mean, Austin, he's a massive player, mate. Honestly, I would honestly say that we wouldn't have been as shy defensively if Darragh Lenihan was out there. He's been injured for the past 2 years. Let's be honest. We haven't seen Darragh Lenihan for 2 years. And he is... Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Where's my Aussie? Injured. Darragh Lenihan is a very, very good centre back. I wouldn't mind finishing lower, even if the ever goes with every game. I mean, if it's you, so you're saying you take more exciting football, even if it meant worse results. Is that what you're trying to say? Right, second half there, ladies and gentlemen. Teams are back out. Second half of football here, ready to go. Can Middlesbrough find a way past Norwich to get into the playoffs and make every Borough fan happy? Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Tell you what, right? I'd fill a couple of seats in the executive box. I mean, yeah. Right. Norwich will get us underway for the second half. They're standing over the ball. They'll be kicking to the right. Sorry, Norwich will be going to the left of the TV screen as I'm watching, and Middlesbrough will be kicking to the right. Middlesbrough are in their home kit, red shirts with a white chestband, red shorts, red socks. And Norwich are in their away kit, white shirts, white shorts, and white socks. As Norwich kick us away for the second half. Big 45 minutes, Borough fans. Settle in. This could be a season-defining 45 minutes. Middlesbrough need to win 3 points here to get into the playoffs tonight. Otherwise, it is all down to Coventry next weekend. Middlesbrough now getting it back off Norwich in dangerous areas as they pass around at the back. Aidan Morris then runs through him, and it's a free kick to Norwich against Aidan Morris. It was at Park End lad who went to my school. Really? There you go, Dito. I love the Borough regardless. We're a hardworking team from working class backgrounds. We demand a team that tries. I completely and utterly agree with that, Russell. I completely and utterly agree with that, mate. We demand a team that runs their socks off. Agreed. Oxford have gone 2-0 up. Oxford have gone 2-0 up. I love Oxford. They are so bad. Sunderland are in the worst form of their life at the bad time of the season. As whoa, Norwich put in a good cross. Far out. Johnny Howson was there. Luckily, Norwich have got a bit of a counter here, though. They were scampering to get back here, was Burrows. Norwich now trying to pass it around out to the right-hand side. That came out of nowhere. That Johnny Howson, luckily, he was there at near post. Here we go. Carrick has really boosted the team with his half-time talk. The team should have started steroid boosters, which should come 4-0 up. Call me delusional. Get in Oxford. It's a posh park compared to my great... Oh, really? 5 yes, following our Borough. We never make things easy. Yep, you're not wrong. This is akin to attending a funeral service with Borough fans hopelessly witnessing a failed attempt to bring the dead back to life. Amen. Here's to next season, says Gordon. As Norwich now go all the way back to their keeper. I hope he throws the bloody book at it. I really do. I don't care if we if we lose today, as long as we go out swinging hard today, hard. I don't want him to sit there and take a draw. I don't. It doesn't look like it, Mr. Rose. It doesn't. If it does, man, he'd be throwing, strikers on. Maybe he will later on, you know what I mean? But Michael Carrick doesn't love a substitution. Meant to say 50 years. Norwich now. Holding the possession here in the halfway point. 2-0 Oxford. I saw that, Stephen. Incredible scenes. Sunderland. Absolutely wasting it. Here comes, oh God, here comes Norwich as they skip around Hayden Hackney now. Going out to the right-hand side. Who's got a lot of space. Illing Jr. caught out here. Going backwards though, Norwich. Not happy with to get it into the area. Passing it around, doing a classic Borough. Instead of going into the area, they pass it from left to right. Now right to left, over to the left-hand side where Borja Signs is waiting for it. He's going to try and cut in around Dyke still. Gets around him. Then Iron Archer puts a foot in and Borja Signs just laughs at him and skips around him. Norwich now. Out to Duffy, who switches it, ball out to the right-hand side. The Norwich player's got to head it back in. Can he keep it in, Norwich player? He can't. It's going to be a header too far in front of him. and it'll be a throw into Borough. Stacey, the victim of a poor passing maneuver there by Norwich. 48 minutes gone. Liam, we really do. Another set play. We suck. Oh, Jordan. It's getting ugly, mate. It's getting ugly. Regis has been found out, mate. Regis has been found out. If we don't go up, I hope Sunderland do just for the derbies. Ooh, I don't want that. You mean just for the Newcastle Sunderland derbies? Is that what you mean, Stephen? I mean, do you realise Newcastle will absolutely destroy them? It wouldn't be much of a derby. Wouldn't much be promoted to stick the Premier League Championship alone and give us show to play exciting football. True, Daniel. Yeah, that's true. Gorgeous and force needed. Do you get banned if you swear? No, I get demonetized, Linthorpe. I get demonetized. So they like add revenue and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they don't look fondly on playing ads or anything like that if I swear. So yeah, my money is Bristol winning the promotion. Really, Jordan? Oh God, Morgan Whittaker just gives it away straight to Norwich. That's poor from Morgan Whittaker. Borja Science hit the post. That is poor from Morgan Whittaker. He's given away in such a bad position. Laziness on the ball there from Morgan Whittaker, leaving it for Borja Science, who runs in and tries to whip it in far post. I swear he's hit the post. I swear he's whipped the post. Jeez Louise, man. I swear quite a bit when I stream and I don't get restrictions. I guess it's a case of how much it is and what it is. I mean, yeah, Veloci, true. Watford 1-0 up. I mean, I've sworn Veloci, right? But there has been multiple times where I've been demonetized for swearing. So, Watford goal, yep. And again, I don't swear in videos. That's just where it helps, I guess. Yeah, true. Bristol's legit playing a great bit of football. Sheffield United, no, yeah, they're gone. Sheffield United are gone. Bristol do look the only threatening team. I mean, if Millwall get in, they could throw it up. It was miles away. Oh, was it? Oh, maybe it's just the TV angle, Drew. Middlesbrough now with the ball. Michael Carrick starting to eager his players on here. It was bad, Chris. He gave it away too slow. Swansea won their previous 5 games. They played well and they've only had 2 shots, neither on target. Oh, comes Middlesbrough now. Oh, Tommy Conway puts in a shocking pass. He was trying to find Iron Archer, but it went straight to Norwich. Sarcasm? Oh, okay. Jones is playing a better player than Whittaker. I mean, yep. Oh God, here comes Norwich now. As Middlesbrough give it away again. Here comes Norwich. Middlesbrough don't want it at the moment. Middlesbrough don't want it. We're giving it away to Norwich more times than we're giving it to someone in red. Finally, Middlesbrough now get a great ball to Tommy Conway, up to Iron Archer, back to Finazaz. Finazaz is going to get it out to Morgan Whittaker. Whittaker up to Iron Archer. Iron Archer is now running down the right-hand side. Come on, Borough. Ian Archer running down the right-hand side. He's keeping it just in front of him. He's going to put it onto his left. It's a big cross out to Finazaz. Finazaz can't control it, and it goes out for a goal kick. Now I feel like swearing. No, you don't get banned, Linthorpe. No. I control the chat, mate. Or my mods do. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the only way you get banned. You can't get banned by YouTube. Not that I've seen anyway. Unless you're like very like, you know what I mean? It's depressing being a Borough fan. Every Saturday is grim. Yep. London score. London. Oxford 2. Watford have beaten Blackburn, which is a massive win for us. It keeps Blackburn at bay. I'm a Norwich fan. G'day, Joe. How are you, dude? Middlesbrough now. Bike still. Throw in. Goes backwards to Hayden Hackney. Just boots it down the right-hand side from Morgan Whittaker. Whittaker's been off today, Borough fans. Do you know what I mean? He's been off today. Right, passed out by Travers. Out to Illing Jr. Swansea goal. Come on. Oh, God. Swansea goal. Another one of those days again. I still don't think we're scored. We look slow, Barry. We look slow. We look slow. 1-1. Is it 1-1 now? Look, 1-1. My God. Middlesbrough now. Passing it up to Finazaz, and he's tackled. We are so slow with the ball, man. Nah. Norwich now. Passing it around. going through, but Johnny Howson cuts them off. Thank God for Johnny Howson. So get in. Johnny Howson, he's everywhere. Well, do I think Bristol City will win Monday? Yes, I do actually, Charlie. Yeah, I do. Make changes, bro. With 23 goals as a score championship. He's a great player, John, but tell you what, Carrick's attempt to change to give 10 seconds left. Oh, God. Don't say that. Middlesbrough now passing it out to Anthony Dyke still. Coming down the right-hand side. Looking for the run of Morgan Whittaker, who gets into the area. Morgan Whittaker then tries to put a pick cross in. He's tackled. Oh, and I thought there was a shout for a penalty there, but it's not. It's just gone out, and the goal kick taken quickly by Norwich. Swansea haven't scored, Warrior. Okay. Norwich now with Jack Stacey to Duffy. Passing around at the back line. Norwich have enjoyed more possession and a couple of chances here in the second half. Middlesbrough still half asleep. Still half of the boys in the dressing room, it looks like. Why can we not just get the ball forward? Norwich now passing it around left to right, right to left. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's free to do. And Simon with the first super chat of the day. 1 out of 10 in the goal for Rise return to the Riverside. I appreciate you so much, Simon. You're an absolute goat. Absolute goat. The amount of support you give is incredible, and I love you so much. Middlesbrough now going out to Morgan Whittaker, but he cuts in, does the Norwich player, and Morgan Whittaker's beaten to the ball by Borja Science. Is the hat burned? It is, Charlie. Yep. If Latte was still with us, we'd be 5th with ease. I mean, I'd tend to agree with that, Chris. I'd tend to agree with that, sadly. I'd tend to agree with that. 55 minutes gone. Duffy now. Play a long ball, looking for the run. But Mark Travers will come out of his area to boot the ball back to the Borough midfield, looking for a Borough player, but he's not there. Norwich heads it forward. Anthony Dyke still gets on it, heads it clear. And it goes back to Norwich. And Norwich are now coming down the left-hand side again. Bit of a counter here. As Middlesbrough going to have to be careful. Josh Sargent onto it. As Norwich now try to move it out to the right-hand side, but they can't get around to Ealing Jr. Well done, Ealing Jr. And then Dale Fry chips it up to Morgan Whittaker. There's a Norwich player still on the ground here, but he's back to his feet now slowly. And Middlesbrough will work it down the right-hand side, but we're going backwards with it. Morgan Whittaker goes across to Aidan Morris. Aidan Morris now goes across to Dale Fry. Now Middlesbrough moving it up forward. Nope. Dale Fry stops and goes backwards. Hake. Middlesbrough now running through Hayden Hackney. Hayden Hackney now running through the middle of the thing. Middle of the thing, I just said. Going out to the right-hand side of Morgan Whittaker. Back to Hayden Hackney. Hackney now out to Anthony Dyke still. Middlesbrough just outside the area here, but passing it around with no threat to the Norwich area at the moment. Aidan Morris up to Finners Zaz. Finners Zaz up to Tommy Conway. Tommy Conway now gets it down, and then he goes for a run. He's taken off by Norwich, and it's a corner to Borough. Whoa! Get Law McCabe on this pitch. Yeah. He deserves to get more time. He really does. He's been on the bench a lot, enough, you know what I mean? Has it been 10 years since Borough beaten... Oh, has it been 10 years, Eleanor? 10 years! Since that Norwich Borough playoff final. Holy God. Now I feel old. Corner to Borough. Ealing Jr. with the outswinger. Oh, jumped out by Duffy, who gets it. But then Hayden Hackney heads it back into the area, but there's no one there except for Norwich. And then Norwich head it clear as well, but only as far as Morgan Whittaker, who's going to take it down for Borough. He's going to center it to Dykesteel. Dykesteel then. Out to Hayden Hackney on the right-hand side. He's got an overlap with Morris if he wants him. He uses him now. Aidan Morris now. Goes back into the box to Hayden Hackney. Back to Finners Zaz, who tries to fit it in. Why can't we shoot? Why can't we shoot? Why can't we shoot? We just seem to want to pass it into the back of the goal. Yeah, I remember that, Michelin. I remember that. God. Remember that? And who was that big lad they had up front? Norwich. He scored 2 and was like, it was already done by like 30 minutes. And we were just still like stuck on the bus. Can't remember the guy. Big lad up front. Cameron Jerome. Ugh. They had Alex Neil. Remember that? They had Alex Neil. Fucking Voldemort. Middlesbrough now with it down the left-hand side to Johnny Howson. Johnny Howson now into the box for Borough. Goes over everyone. Duffy jumps highest. Clears it only as far as Hayden Hackney shoots. And it's deflected by Norwich. It's going to fall to Morgan Whittaker. Oh my God, Morgan Whittaker. Oh my God, Morgan Whittaker. Morgan Whittaker has hit that ball outside of the Riverside Stadium. It's landed in the Thames. And it's a Norwich goal kick. And Morgan Whittaker might have to... Oh, Jesus. Holy Jesus. Pookie, yeah. I remember him. Carrick normally makes subs about 86 minutes. Whittaker needs to cut. He needs to come with a receipt. Norwich now going backwards now. Well, then Norwich still running it backwards, and they put themselves under pressure and then finally boot it clear, and then Duffy gets it and he puts it out of danger finally. Maybe if we scream Morgan off, it will happen. Bro, that was terrible. Did you see that? Did you see that? The chance Middlesbrough have this built up and Whittaker just puts it in the River Thames. Norwich trying to pass it out of the defensive half. Middlesbrough putting on a bit of a high press here though. Can Middlesbrough cause Norwich into a mistake here? Nope, they finally clear their lines going up down the left-hand side. Very patient with it, Norwich. And that pays off now as Borgia Signs and Anthony Dykestill are one-on-one. And Anthony Dykestill has given away a free kick against Borgia Signs. And Anthony can't believe it, but it's a free kick here to Norwich. If analysis said they're expecting a goal fest today from both sides, could it be more wrong? Yep. Every January signing part Travers has been shocking. Yep. Rumor has it if nothing goes Whittaker way, he storms off. Wait. Rumor has it if nothing goes Whittaker's way, he storms off. I'm saying 3 changes. Healing Junior for Giles and Yellow Boogs. I mean, yeah. I would love to see Middlesbrough make a substitution, but it's just not happening. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real. Geordies have gone 2-0 up. Well, that's Ipswich back into the championship then. Geordies have gone 2-0 up. So that's Newcastle United, Ipswich Town 0, which pretty much confirms, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ipswich Town will join Southampton and Leicester City back in the championship, which means 2 seasons in a row, both relegated teams. Does Norwich have a good chance here? They're passing around in the box. No, it's offside. It's offside. Never mind. Free kick to Borough. The 3 teams that have gone up from the championship over the past 2 seasons have come straight back down. Ipswich can't make it. Southampton can't make it. Sheffield United can't make it. It's... My gosh. Could be interesting on trains, Norwich and Ipswich fans mixing. True, Eleanor. True. Right, Norwich are going to make a substitution here, by the way. Slimane is coming off. It looks like. Does look like Marcus Force is Middlesbrough are going to make a substitution here. What? Middlesbrough are going to make a substitution. I don't believe it. Marcus Force is coming on for the Borough. It's for Iheanacho. Iheanacho off. There you go. I don't believe it. Blackburn 1, Watford 1. Kitchen sink job 2. Yep, agreed. I can't believe it. He's dragged Iheanacho. I've seen Carrick 3 a book to Cameron today. Have you really, Adam? Force is with us now. Good sub. Marcus Force on. Come on, Borough. Please. Whittaker? No, I thought Whittaker was going to come off. The last 10 years, the Premiership situation has gotten worse and worse. It's now essentially a top 17 in English football, and any team promoted from the Championship needs to make a 100 mil gamble. I mean, Isaac, the last person to do that was Nottingham Forest, where they broke the rules to do it, and look where they are now. Nottingham Forest broke the rules and took the point deduction and still said, stuff you, we're staying in the Premier League. In fact, we're going to the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's incredible. It's incredible, mate. Nottingham Forest have proven that the only way to stay up is by breaking the law. Do you know what I mean? Breaking the rules. Oh, God, Norwich have got a great ball into the chance here. Norwich, oh, Travers comes up big. It was a one-on-one in the Borough area. And, geez, Travers comes up big for the Borough. His Middlesbrough have a bit of a counter here. Can they make him count? Tommy Conway now. Sprinting down the left-hand side. Tommy Conway now into the area. He's going to put it across the face of goal. Guns lands on it. It's a big save, Tunnies. Big save. Big save. That was very, 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 very disastrous for Borough. Will Gates put Carrick's watch 10 minutes fast. Sorry, had to go for a bit. How have we been? Not very good, Parrot. Here comes Norwich again. Back to Josh Sargent, who's already in the area. He's going to put it across the face of goal. And thank God Middlesbrough are there to defend it out of the area. But they're going to get to Borgia Signs now. Borgia Signs is still in the area. He's going to try and look for the right foot. It's a big save. Deflection goes to Sargent. Travers saves twice. Double save from Travers. He's the only one out there saying, you know what? Okay, I'll make us win. Holy Jesus, how many times do we have to get on the back of Mark Travers? How many times do we have to sit on the back of him? Jesus. It's a massive save from Borja Science. He pushes into path the Sergeant and then comes up with another save. We don't deserve him. We don't. We deserve him. We don't deserve him. The poor lad's like just signed up for, he thinks it's a nightmare. Norwich now get a great ball down the right-hand side. They get a quick cross in. It's going to fall over everyone. Back to Norwich. Back to Borja Science, who cuts in on his right. Again, looking for it. Dyke still's there to steal the ball away. Back to Tommy Conway. Come on, Borough, break quick. Oh, Finnezaz is way too slow. And guess what? Norwich win it back off the Finnezaz. Middlesbrough suck. Middlesbrough suck. We are so slow. Norwich are going to shoot from distance. Blocked by Johnny Howson. Sorry. We are so slow. I can't. If Norwich had a keeper this quarter, we good. Quarter this good, we might have had a chance this year. He's so good, mate. He's honestly, week in, week out. I know we've lost a lot, but it could have been a lot more without him. Could have been a lot more without him, mate. Honestly, he has been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We'll be lucky to hold on to him. Oh, God, here comes Middlesbrough on a counter with his, Conway out to the left-hand side. Is he onside? He is, so he takes it into the area. Conway onto his right. Conway onto his right. He then gets a shot away, blocked by Norwich. And as far as Finnezaz now, who's going to try and cut in left, cut in right, and then he cuts in backwards, and then he's pushed out by the Norwich player, and we are just too pretty for ugly football. Do you know what I mean? When you're trying to be too pretty, just shoot the fucking ball into the back of the net. Hayden Morris shoots. Oh my God, Hayden Morris hits the post. Hayden Morris hits the post. Hayden Morris has hit the post. Oh my God, Hayden Morris actually shoots and we hit the post. Oh my word, it was almost the American dream. It was almost the American dream. Oh my God. Corner to the Borough. Corner to the Borough. Hayden Morris, Captain America. I blame how we the good wash your shirts. My bad. Get in, boo. Go and change your shirt right now. Corner to the Borough. What a save. It was a save, yep. Off the post, I know. Corner. Borough. Oh, fry at the back post. Goes off Norwich. You would think it's a goal kick. Oh, pain, bro. Pain. I'm so... Jesus. Delano coming on. We hope so. Is that actually confirmed? I can't see anything. Let's go to the scores around the grounds as well, while we have a bit of a break here. Brighton Hove Albion 1, West Ham United 1 in the Premier League. Newcastle United have pretty much sealing Ipswich Town's relegation, leading 2-0. Southampton beating Fulham 1-0, and Wolverhampton Wanderers are beating Leicester City 2-0. In the Championship, Blackburn Rovers 1, Watford 1. Big news for Middlesbrough there, because Blackburn were pushing for the playoffs. Cardiff City and West Brom Albion 0-0 after sacking Mogga West Brom midweek. Hull City and Derby County 0-0. Millwall are still leading Swansea City 1-0. Oxford United 2, Sunderland 0. Preston North End 0, Plymouth Argyle 1, and Sheffield Wednesday are still 1 apiece with Portsmouth, as we've got Hayden Morris on the ground here grabbing his right knee. This doesn't look good. Hayden Morris has been taken down and he's grabbing his right knee, but Hayden Hackney goes and picks him up, and it looks like he's going to be okay to continue, as we see Carrick and Woodgate having a bit of a chat. There's no agency to hear what the hell is going to play back tactics. Right, what do you feel in your loins? I feel in my loins. I don't know what I feel in my loins. There's no agency here. What is going to lay back Morris down? I'm going to need Norwich to win big here. I've got to bet on this game. Sorry, Lord. At the moment, it's looking like a bit of a 0-0 draw. Don't laugh at Sunderland. You're still 0-0 to Porridge. I mean, true, Jordan. True. I mean, him. Well played. I think Morris is knackered. He keeps getting his legs kicked out, doesn't he? Do you know what I mean? Nobody laughing at Sunderland Jordan because nobody cares. Right, Middlesbrough now getting the ball with Anthony Dykes, who has his shirt pulled back, but he gets away with it and then keeps going. Marcus Force now onto the ball. He's cutting into the right, cutting back to the right-hand side where he's got Dykes still for comfort. Dykes still now with the ball. He's going to use Marcus Force. He passes it out. Holy Jesus. Dykes still. How bad can you be, mate? How bad can you be? You're working the ball down the right-hand side and you literally pass it out. Hey, run to the street. I'll run to the Middlesbrough and back. Has to. It's got 1-0 written all over it. Oh, God. Let's pretend we scored a goal. All right, Middlesbrough now. 68 minutes gone. Going back to Dale Fry, who's been excellent today by you. Dale Fry's been excellent in defence today. Middlesbrough now. Running it up through Hayden Hackney to Marcus Force. Back to Anthony Dykestill. Aidan Morris now. True, if I did a Sunderland fan stream, it'd be as big as this. Sorry. True, if I did a Sunderland fan stream... My God, that's a shot blocked by Tommy Conway. If I did a Sunderland fan stream, it'd be as big as this. Sorry, Invictus. Okay. Off you go then, Jordan. I'll be sure not to shoot in because up the Borough. Middlesbrough now. Going to Tommy Conway. To Finazaz. Tommy Conway now. Going backwards. Dykestill now. Gilling Jr. now, running it up, stepping through the crowds. Peter Zaz gets it back off. Then he shoots. Oh, and it goes up and over. Finas Zaz tries to hit it from distance. He got the power right, but not the angle. It just goes up and over into the top stands, and it is a goal kick. Trying side to stay awake is just me, not the match been on nights. I mean, it's a bit of the match too, Hells, let's be honest. I think Sargent's going to have to score like me. Oh, God. Gun having a Buffon game. Yeah, classic, isn't it? Classic. Plymouth, Norwich, Portsmouth to win. Commentary fan here. Would you guys feel about next Saturday if this remains a draw? Oh, I don't even know, Richard. I don't even know, mate. We both suck, to be honest with you. What have I missed, right? Only just joining, getting ready for a night out. Get in, LD. Hope you have a fantastic night out, first and foremost. What have you missed? Middlesbrough... we wanted passion, we wanted fight, we wanted like absolute limbs all at goal here, and we haven't seen it today, LD. I would say we've been slow in possession, slow getting it into the area, nervous with it by the looks of it. Norwich have had a couple of good chances. Mark Travers made a massive double save, otherwise they would have been a goal ahead for sure. But yeah, look, we're passing it around, moving it well, but we can't get it into the area. We're too slow with it. We're not fast enough. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. On my knees, yeah. You're fine, Hells. Whatever if you need to go and lay down, go and lay down, Hells. It's all good. Don't ever be sorry. Middlesbrough now passing out to the left-hand side, cutting back in. Finazaz now is going to put a long ball in. Headed clear by Norwich, so it's going to be a corner of the Borough. Cardiff are relegated? Really? Confirmed? Is that confirmed? Still not confirmed, right? They needed to beat West Brom. Oh. You've missed ruining your night out by missing this. True. Hope you have a good night out though, LD. Finazaz, corner. Into the middle of the thing, and oh my God. Dale Fry was heading upwards instead of goalwards. And it goes out to Jordan House, and he passes it down the left-hand side. Come on, Marcus. Time to get a cup of tea. Love a cup of tea right now. They would need to score 4 last games. They would need to score 4 last game of the season and get a winner today. Okay, yep, they're relegated. Yep. Thank you, Warrior. Yep, they're relegated. Oh, God, here comes Norwich. No, but Dyke still runs back and gets the ball back to Travers. Well done, Dyke still. We need to do something different. Yes, we do, Chris. Yes, we do. Does Michael Carrick settle for a draw, though? That's what frustrates me. Does Michael Carrick want to settle for a draw? If you're in Borough, just don't go to Madame Ruff. What the hell is that? Madame... Do I even want to know, Shortbread? In fact, don't answer it. I don't want to know. I don't even want to know. I'm a married man. I've got 2 young daughters. I don't want to know. Middlesbrough now. Defending from Norwich. The only Madame Ruff I'm seeing is Middlesbrough's tactics today. I'll tell you what. It's a good job of not stopped smoking because I was started again in the 71st minutes of the... I used to smoke, Jonathan, a long time ago when I was in the military. Because when we're in the military, right? I learned the trick early on. When you're in the military, right? When you're in the military, they say if you got them, smoke them. Do you know what I mean? Right? So you go and get a smoke break. But right, the people that didn't smoke had to stay and fill up sandbags and shit. Right? They got the shittest jobs. They were like, boys, go and have a smoke. Those that aren't smoking, stay here and do shit jobs. Do you know what I mean? Right? So I was like, hell yeah, I smoke. Do you know what I mean? So I started smoking. And I gave it up as soon as I came back, and I've never smoked since. I feel like today, let's all take it up again. Thoughts? Let's all do it. On the bright side, Mill will play Burnley on the last game. There's 3 points for Burnley, I think. I mean, who knows, though? Do you know what I mean? But you're right, MMA. It's a tough thing. I'd rather be depressed than smoke, and that's why I support Sunderland, North Melbourne, and New Orleans. You support North Melbourne, Jordan? The Kangaroos? You are a pain merchant. You like... You know what I mean? You like it when the revolving doors spank you on the bottom. Do you know what I mean? You love the pain. You love walking up escalators going the wrong way, don't you? You're just a sucker for pain. God damn. Middlesbrough now. Giving the ball away, and then Norwich will go back to the keeper. Norwich have just made a couple of substitutions, by the way. Cordoba on, Doyle off. Just one sub, actually. Not Topol, sorry. No, it was two. Schwartau is on. Nunes off. A draw wouldn't be good enough. I mean, it would, theme park, because we can still take it to the last day. Do you know what I mean? Will Australia win Eurovision Song Contest here? Eleanor, if they do, it's a rort, because it's called Eurovision. All right? Australia should never win Eurovision, because it's called Eurovision, and we are not European. Stupid. They are putting on more subs. Come on, Carrick. Bon. Carrick never makes a lot of changes. I wonder why. Stefan. Welcome. First time? Stefan? First time? Nunes has been playing for this club, next club for a month already. That's why going to UK in 24 seeing Sunderland win at home was wild. Best sporting environment by far. At the Stadium of Light. Lying. I'd love to visit Gold Coast one day. Gold Coast is beautiful. Oh my god, here comes... Oh my god, here comes Norwich now down the right-hand side, and they put it up in the box, and it's blocked by Ealing Jr. Corner to Norwich. This game sucks. This game sucks. Oh, Vardy missed a pen. Did he really, Thomas? No. There's no urgency, Borough fans. There's no... It's just like... It's just boring. I like this. You can't outrun the work, but you can outgrow the excuses. Oh, how's that for a comment? You can't outrun the work, but you can outgrow the excuses. Bang! That is massive. Oh, I like that comment. I like that comment. We don't deserve playoffs? Yeah. No. We need to make another sub. I'm shocked that we don't just go for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, almost 10 minutes left. And I don't know if anyone saw it on Twitter, where I put the comment about Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson said he would often throw the book at him in the last 10 minutes because he'd rather send the phones home happy than not. Do you know what I mean? Back burner now up. See, like, now we need to go for it. Just... Who cares? Do you know what I mean? Like, if we lose this, we lose this. I can go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Finazaz now. Out to the left-hand side for Tommy Conway. Conway now cutting into the area. Conway back to Finazaz. Finazaz back to Hayden Hackney, but Hayden Hackney shut down quickly by Josh Sargent, who runs back into defense. Out to... Oh, we wasted the chance. Dad joke time. Posted a photo of my clean house and it was flagged and removed as fake news. Anthony Dykes just giving away to Borgia signs here, by the way. And now here comes Norwich on the counter. Here comes Norwich on the counter. Great ball out to Josh Sargent. Josh Sargent's already on goal. Josh Sargent misses. He's gone across the face of goal. Josh Sargent had the chance to bury it for Norwich, and he's gone across the face of goal. Wow. Middlesbrough wouldn't get back for defense there, by the way. Middlesbrough wouldn't get back for defense there. Wouldn't get back. Oh my god. I bet for Middlesbrough 1k. Bad bet, Lunetto. Bad bet. Thank you, Hells. Not looking forward to watching these highlights. Nope. 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 Illing Jr. off, by the way. Giles on. I was shouting at Carrick if it's a bad game. Yeah, Bergzorg last minute winner. Come on. Giles on, Bergzorg on, by the way. Whitaker off, Bergzorg on. Illing Jr. off, Giles on for Borough. 2 substitutions, 12 minutes to go. Giles Screamer, one more time. Last 10 minutes will see us move up several gears to play through the technical speed. We are cooked. Yep. You are 2-0 down to Oxford United. He needs to make changes now. Yep, he did. He made 2 changes. Morgan Whitaker off, Ealing Jr. off, Giles on, Bergzorg on. If Carrick stays and he's true tactical assistant, who would you suggest? Aaron Danks. Paul? Aaron Danks. We're currently 9th in the league. Did Middlesbrough slid down to 9th because Blackburn are winning? Have we slid down to 9th now? It's Jova. It's Jova. It's all over. Oh, God. Here comes Middlesbrough now. Down the right-hand side. Oh, Morris to Finazaz, who cuts in on the right. Great move by Finazaz. Finazaz to Marcus Force. Please, Force! Oh, he's so slow with it. Oh, it's a corner. Norwich literally last-minute defending by Duffy. Marcus Force could have been a little bit quicker there. Duffy comes sliding in and keeps it out of the Borough net. And Middlesbrough will have a corner here. Come on! Duffy cleaner than... Yeah, not wrong. That's exactly what I saw as well, Tunnies. Exactly what I saw. Finazaz corner. Finazaz into the box. Header hits Johnny Howson. He had no idea it was going to hit him, by the way. Johnny Howson got to the header and he had no idea it was going to hit him because it went over everyone else. Norwich cleared their lines. Shocked me. Plymouth 2-0 up. Oh my God. When I said earlier about Carrick's squad lacking motivation and desire, this game sums it up. Drew Bob, I completely agree with you. Howson now. Up to Morris. Morris out to Finazaz on the right-hand side. Finazaz now back to Morris. Middlesbrough. Are they turning it up here for the last 10 minutes of action in regulation time? Johnny Howson now, who goes to shoot. He's pushed over as he shoots, and it goes straight to Gunn, the Norwich keeper. It's not over if we score. Sheffield United to play Blackburn last game. So Blackburn play Sheffield United, and Millwall play Burnley. Interesting. Boys, have got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, Jonathan. Me too. That's why should we take up smoking? Or just play FIFA, because on FIFA, you know what I mean? Middlesbrough have got a chance. Do we move to 6 if we win? Yep. Yep. Yeah, because of goal difference. Middlesbrough now with Bergzorg going down the left-hand side. Bergzorg gets it out to Johnny Conway. Conway cuts back to Aidan Morris. Aidan Morris out of the air. He's going to shoot! Oh, Aidan Morris fires one from distance. But it was going up, 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 and it goes over the Norwich goal for a goal kick. We have a massive opportunity and we always blow it. At 0 at this point of the season, it would be very, very terrible. Yeah, Middlesbrough. It's going to be a 0 draw for your mob, but a 2-0 loss for us. 81 minutes gone. Norwich goal kick. Norwich go. Pass it straight to Anthony Dykester with poor heading. 9 minutes gone. The way it stays, by the way, Middlesbrough and down to 9th. Blackburn and Millwall have jumped us now. The only thing Middlesbrough would be holding on to is the goal difference at the moment. If we were to jump up into 66 points range. Middlesbrough now. Hackney. Middlesbrough into the area. Hayden Hackney puts it in and Gunn saves it. How about we, I don't know, score a goal? Yeah, it's not going to happen. So what happens here? Let's play this out, right? If this finishes as a draw, 60, we stay 9th. Johnny Howson's just given away a free kick here to Norwich, by the way. We stay on 64 points. Blackburn above a 65, Millwall above a 66, Coventry 66. We then play Coventry, right? Which we can still jump if we win. But we would then need Millwall and both Blackburn Rovers to lose. So we would now... This is bad. Do you know what I mean? Because not only do we need to beat Coventry now, we would also need Blackburn and Millwall to lose. Fuck's sake. Why do we do this to ourselves, bro? Goal difference to shave us? No, not if Millwall win. Millwall are on 66 points. And again, Blackburn the same. Blackburn on 65 points if it stays the same. So they would go to 68 points. But again, they've got Sheffield United and Burnley. Do you know what I mean? But exactly, Michelin. Exactly, yeah. If we don't win today, it's over. I mean, we make it very, very difficult for ourselves because we're reliant on so many other things. We're so reliant on so many things. We're reliant on beating Coventry, Millwall, and Blackburn losing. Shark's sake. Geordie's 3-0 up, but still awful. It doesn't matter yet. True. Stupid Boris or Carrick's felt no urgency. We don't deserve anything. It's true, Tonys. We don't. Not today, mate. It's been ugly. It's been disgusting. No urgency. Literally just fucking, you know. We can take a Blackburn draw. If we win. If we win. If we win. If we fucking win. Blackburn and Millwall could both draw last game and we could still go above them. Yes, on goal difference. Correct. Yeah. We would need to win though. And we, you know what I mean? We would need to win. No worries, Theme Park. Take care. Middlesbrough then passing it out. Yeah, exactly, Leeds. Exactly. Exactly, Lee Dobson. Exactly. That's my biggest concern. No, they're not. Almaty. No, they're not. No, Millwall and Blackburn play Burnley and Sheffield United. Lampard's buzzing. He is buzzing. He is. I still got a feeling that it's going to be a 1-0 win to the Borough, Stephen. Middlesbrough now running it up. Ryan Giles. Imagine Ryan Giles scores a screamer. What a fucking turnaround that'd be. Ryan Giles now. Ryan Giles goes across the face of goal. Blocked by Norwich. Oh, now Duffy's gone down with cramp. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Middlesbrough corner. 85 minutes gone. How much out of time you think? 5 minutes maybe if we're lucky. No, not even though. Hasn't been many stoppages this second half, I'd say. Finnis has to take the corner. Puts it in. Cleared by Middlesbrough. Cleared by Norwich, sorry. We cannot take set pieces, bro. Hayden Hackney now running back into the area. Puts it across the face of goal. Guess who's there? Norwich. They clear their lines. Come on, Swansea. I have 2 perfect opportunities to take 6 and we keep bottling it. Yep. 3 games. Sheffield Wednesday, Norwich away, and Wednesday at 9 points down the pen. And there have been so many games going away. Yep. Derby have gone 1-0 up. Wow. Here comes Aidan Morris now down the right hand side to Marcus Force. Marcus Force back to Dykestil. Dykestil into the box for Bergzorg. Bergzorg runs it backwards though. Bergzorg back to Dykestil. Dykestil cuts into the left. Cuts into the left. Dykestil back to Bergzorg. Bergzorg now moving it in. Rolls it in. Rolls it in right. Bergzorg gets it across the face of goal. But guess what? No Borough fan home. No Borough fan home. He did all the work, did Bergzorg. He puts it into the center of the area. Guess what? No Borough player there waiting. Bergzorg's still on the ground here, by the way. Another cross comes in. And it's cleared by Norwich. Bergzorg's still on the ground here. Bergzorg's still on the ground. He's getting up limping. Another Norwich change here. And Hayden Hackney's grasping for air. It's going to be a Norwich substitution here, which slows down the game. Seven players in the box and not one cross. Yeah. Jacob Wright coming off for Norwich. That's a massive goal for Derby, that. Massive goal. That means Hull City slide into the relegation zone. Holy Jesus. Hull City could go down. Hurry up. That is crazy. All right. Middlesbrough now with a throw in. Carrick is tactically inept. We have been so many chances with other teams. This running. Yep. If we slow down the play anymore, we'll go back to 70th minute. Middlesbrough now throwing in. 88 minutes. Hayden Hackney now turns and goes to Finazaz, but he gives it to Josh Sargent instead. And here comes Norwich on a big counter. Here comes Norwich on a big counter. Borja Signs now. Borja Signs gets around Johnny Howson's slide tackle, which leaves him another man short. Borja Signs then cuts back in, and Johnny Howson's there to steal it back again as he got back to his feet. Well done, Middlesbrough, getting back to defend there. Borja Signs could have made us pay, but Middlesbrough scampered back into defence. But we're not out of danger yet as Norwich pass it around just outside the area on the left-hand side of the pitch. They're going across now from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. Vamos Middlesbrough, I agree. And it's going to be a throw in here. Derby with a massive goal against Hull City. That is crazy. That is crazy. Guys, again, if you're enjoying the stream, I hope you are. Please consider liking and subscribing. It is completely free to do. It is currently almost 1:45 here in the morning. And we have got a minute left of regulation time here to save our season, really. I hope Hull don't go down. I've wanted to do them as well today. They have great food. Well, at the moment, it's not looking too good. Middlesbrough now. Passing it backwards to Aidan Morris. Aidan Morris up to Finazaz. But Finazaz, sorry, Dale Fry, who was pushed up forward. And here comes Norwich now on a big counter. But they blocked by Johnny Howson. Out to Hayden Hackney. Come on, Borough, please. 30 seconds left of regulation. Please. Giles now running down the left-hand side. Go, Gilo, go. Go, Gilo, go. Great ball into the box for Dale Fry. But Dale Fry can't control it. It comes off his knee and it goes out for a goal kick. Dale Fry's pushed up as a striker here, by the way. Dale Fry's pushed up as a striker. Dale Fry's pushed up as a striker. But he has got no ball control in the box here, by the way. He literally knees it like a centre back. It's a goal kick. Plus 4 minutes. Plus 4 minutes, Borough fans. Plus 4 minutes. Plus 4 minutes of added time here. I kind of said this team are not busting and got to win. Yeah, I know, John. I know, mate. I know. Do they care? 4 minutes. You'd think to... How are you watching it? Because I live in Australia, Minty. I watch it through the Middlesbrough website, mate. Ryan Giles now with it. I get a season subscription through the Middlesbrough website because I'm in Australia. I get to watch it live through their website. Johnny Howson now going down the right-hand side. Dale Fry heads it on to Tommy Conway. Tommy Conway down to Dale. Finazaz goes backwards. Finazaz got a great ball down from Tommy Conway and he went backwards with it. How did he do that? How did he do that? Stop it, almighty. Urged forward by the Riverside. Cut back by Carrick. Good God. Middlesbrough now. Going forward. Oh, cleared by Norwich. And it's a free kick to Norwich for being offside. Man, looking at the table now, I was hoping Plymouth might stay up, but next opponent is Leeds. No, I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think they do. Andy Bell, thanks for the sub. Thank you guys for the likes and subscribes. I really do appreciate it. It is free to do, and it really does help the channel grow. I do appreciate the love and support, guys. We had one job, I know, Luther. I know. Gorich, goal kick. Carrick is upset now at 92 minutes. Carrick's got to go. Can't take another year of this. Oh, Borja Signs is just dicking around with Dyke still in the ball now. Right, it's okay. You can come to mine for beers and Palmer's any day of the week. Love you, Cotter. Love you. Fulham 2-1. Wow, they brought it back. Josh Sargent with a yellow card. 2 minutes of extra time still to be played here, Borough fans, but it's not looking pretty. Oh, Fry's giving away a free kick to Norwich here as well. Who's your least favourite Borough player for Middlesbrough? If you had one to pick one, and how often do you do streams, by the way? I'm not called Jay Thomas. My mum just made the account I'm going to. Wait, what? I'm not called Jay Thomas. but you're called Minty J. I'm so confused. How often do you do streams? I do every Borough game. Every Borough game, regardless of the shit time it would be here down in Australia, where it's 3 a.m, 4 a.m, 5 a.m. I'm always here doing the Borough games. But I am a dad and I work full time as well, with 2 little girls. So I try my best to be here every game. I think I've missed 3 games this season, maybe 4. But I try my best to be here for every single Borough game. I have tried to do a little bit more extra streaming on the side, but I find it difficult to do with like working full time and 2 girls and stuff like that. But I try my best. As Middlesbrough going to have a goal here to Norwich. Oh my God, Anthony Dyke still clears it out of danger just in time. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Hello, Russell. How are you, legend? 20 seconds left. And it's deep in the Norwich area. Oh, fuck's sake. Why do we... You're a legend. Love you, John. I love this club, man, but fuck me. I don't get why we got to do it so hard. There's booze at full time, by the way. There's booze at full time. It's 0-0. Final home game of the season. And the worst thing is this. Jesus. Oh. This is what it means, guys. This is what it means. Middlesbrough will slide down to 9th. Obviously, still technically can meet it. The big plus here, Millwall playing Sheffield United, Blackburn Rovers playing Burnley. Sorry, I got that mixed up. Millwall playing Burnley, Blackburn Rovers playing Sheffield United. Right? Obviously, 2 massive games for them. But if they win, doesn't matter what we do against Coventry now. Okay? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Even if we beat Coventry, we go up on goal difference. The best thing we've got is goal difference. But now we have got 2 other teams to deal with, right? That could have just been us 2. Do you know what I mean? And exactly, Sheffield United. Sheffield United could rest players. Millwall just won full time there, 1-0. And Blackburn have beaten Watford 2-1. Yeah, I know, Mr. Rose. I know, brother. Yeah, I know. Now, to sum up the season, Borough fans, we now have to go to Coventry, where we have to win. We have to go to Coventry, where we have to win, and hope that Millwall and Blackburn lose. That's where it's at now. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Yeah, I know, Moldy. I know. Night, John. Teams going around clapping the fans, though. Teams going around and clapping the fans. Overrated, says Drew. Thanks for the stream, Rob. No worries, Rob. I appreciate you. I know, Bob. I know. Are they booing soon? Nah, they're clapping them. They're clapping him. They're making their way around the whole Riverside Stadium. They're getting claps. Johnny Houston's brought his kids and wife out by the looks of this as well. I feel like we have the 10% chance. Yeah. Burnley won't be asked. No. Yeah. Playoffs. Yeah. Ooh. The Riverside's already emptied, by the way. Good night or morning there, right? It is 2 a.m. Owen, 2 a.m. Yeah. What did Parrot say? Playoffs. Mr. Rose 5-0 today, though. True. When they asked, they're fighting like for the title. I mean, you've got, you know. Yo, Hartlepool lost 5-1. Hartlepool lost 5-1. Holy God. That is bad. Shite? No, yeah, Toby, you're not wrong, brother. You're not wrong. Hope you're well in Melbourne, legend. Apparently, you never told the players Coventry lost. Apparently, Finley. Looks like we'll have a derby-ish next season. We are awful. I mean, yeah, 2-0 to Oxford, Ted. 2-0 to Oxford, mate. That is bad. You are, yeah, I don't know what's going on, mate. I mean, to be honest with you, the only teams around us that are playing well are Bristol, though. Look, to be honest with you, Ted, I think Millwall are going to sneak in here. I really do. I honestly think Millwall are going to fucking sneak in here. We just can't do anything. You know what I mean? We can't do anything. This is how it looks, Borough fans. So at the moment, Sunderland and Sheffield United. Sunderland will play Bristol City, you'd think. Coventry will play Sheffield United. Bristol City beat Sunderland. You know what I mean? But at the moment, these two, I mean, these guys have got on a 3-0 win. These guys are 5 wins. I mean, Millwall, look at Millwall's form. Look at Millwall's form. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what you need going in. So, yeah, so they could go up. I mean, they could sneak in quite easily, to be honest with you. And then they jump up there, pushing Bristol down to... I honestly think Millwall will get in. I honestly think Millwall will get in. Can't see Burnley letting Millwall win, though, because they want top spot. When do Leeds play? Do Leeds play tomorrow? Do Leeds play tomorrow? Can't see Burnley letting me win because they want top spot. Sheffield United more likely to let Blackburn get in. So that would make them go to 68. And if we win... So that doesn't even... So if Blackburn beat Sheffield United, we're still stuffed. Do you know what I mean? Because they'll go to 68 points. Oh, Jesus. 6 is a toss-up between Coventry, Borough, Rovers and Millwall, with Borough Coventry being the most likely in my eyes. Let's remain positive. Got to watch more games next season than if we get promoted. I mean, true. Yeah, true. True. Bristol won't beat Leeds. For me, the hardest thing for me, though, Borough fans, the hardest thing for me is that something needs to change for us to even score at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the scary thing for me, is what changes between now and next week when we come up against Coventry away from home, when we've seen the Sheffield Wednesday performance and this. What changes? Yeah, exactly, MMA. Exactly. And I honestly don't think we do. I know, Toby, right? What a season. What a season. Dale up front says it all. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Is there anyone else? Is it anyone could Cardiff have been relegated? Cardiff been relegated. Wow. Cardiff have been relegated. Holy Jesus. Cardiff just got relegated. Wowee. That is huge. Plymouth take it to the final day. Look at down the bottom here as well, Borough fans. Look at this. Cardiff are relegated, right? Look at that. That's just dross, right? So Cardiff are gone, right? But Plymouth, Hull, Luton, Preston, Derby. Like that, it's still all there. Luton won today. Derby won today. Preston lost. Preston you'd think could get dragged in. Look at that. Preston could get dragged in. But this is just, yeah. Look at that. Win, loss, loss, win, loss, draw. That's not good enough. It's just not. It's just not. And can Stoke get dragged in, can they? Oh my God, they can too. Because if Hull win, then, oh my God. So if all these teams win, Stoke can still get, oh my God. Oh my God. Stoke could still go down. Yeah. Plymouth are done. I don't think Plymouth, because you know what? The craziest thing, Plymouth are gone because of this. It's because of that. Plymouth are literally pretty much relegated. Like, even if they get 49 points, do you know what I mean? You're nowhere near it. You're nowhere near it with getting near it with that. So these two are gone. Wow. It's up to Steve giving us. Yeah, I know. I don't know what he does with us. Anyway, Borough fans, I'm going to go get a shower and get to bed. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being the amazing fans. Thank you for all the love and support, all the likes and the subscribes. It was always free to do, but it helps me out greatly. You have no idea, helping the channel grow as we move in to a life with Borough. Even though it was frustrating today, I thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with all of you, as I hope you enjoyed your time here. Take care of one another, be kind to one another, be safe in this crazy world. Make sure you check out all my socials as I'm trying to grow, and I will see you all for next weekend. Take care, be kind to one another, and I love each and every one of you. Big fat no. What's that for, Scotty? Big fat no. For Middlesbrough? For Middlesbrough? Better sport anyway. Up the Pies. Good win for the Pies as well, Toby. Very good win. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. Oh. All right, guys. Take care of one another. Be kind, and I'll see you all next time.